from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, COIN, C-O-I-N, COIN. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. And don't forget to answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that as we do every single day. And we do have a stacked up program for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. Deb will do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 4 o'clock hour, the debut of Chloe Greenberg. She's going to be doing our What's Happening in Central Florida segment. We'll also do Colbert Court with our buddy Glenn Klausman. 5 o'clock, it's a special appearance by Chase Padgett. We'll also do trivia. We'll end it up with Ross Thoughts, and you heard it here first. Your calls and texts all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead, producer Josh Fowler.
Hello.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Doing comedy, Melbourne, May 23rd.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Find us easily on social, Instagram and Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out online. If you want to send a talk back, you can do that as well. Just grab the iHeartRadio app, go straight to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Josh, and we'll get you on the air. Your 3 o'clock keyword is COIN. That's COIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. COIN, guys. That is your 3 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We had a winner last night at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we did. Yay.
It's coin, or as Jack likes to say it, coin.
Coin.
What does he say? COIN. What does he say?
Your keyword is coin.
Yeah, Daddy O. Yeah, you got Daddy O. So, do you guys do any around the house stuff? Josh, are you an around the house kind of guy? Are you a fix it kind of guy? I don't really know that about you.
Yeah. If like, I can fix it, I will fix it.
Right. And Ross, you kind of get into that a little bit, right?
Yeah, but I'm a around the house guy, but I'm not a fix it guy.
Okay. And then Deb, you're a little bit of that as well, right?
Oh yeah, I've had the same toolbox for 25 years.
Have you guys ever used this stuff? Have you guys ever used this expanding stuff called like that Great Stuff foam where you spray it and it expands?
Yes.
And it can plug up holes and all that stuff. You let it dry, then you just kind of carve it how you want it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
You never had possums under your house.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what Deb said, the same thing. She's clogging up holes in an old rental.
Oh, yeah. When I lived in Delaney Park, there were so many holes in the floor.
Yeah.
It was the only way to cut the drafts. I went through so many cans of that foam. It was the best.
That stuff is magic. It really is. I mean, it's like the best $7 you can spend at the hardware store sometimes because it really can solve so many issues, right? So this morning, doing a little project at the house, I was using this to plug up an area that I had to kind of demo a little bit, but I didn't want to use like mortar or anything like that. I was like, well, I'll just hold this up with this great stuff. It'll dry up. I'll carve it out, and then I'll kind of do my patch, and everything will be fine, right? I just needed something to be in there, so it could stay solid. I'd have something to push my drywall against, and I did that. And the side, it was probably about an 8x8 square, probably about 3 inches deep. So I sprayed it, right, and then went and did something else. And when I came back, it had all fallen out onto my floor.
No, not just your floor, Jimmy. Come on now. Give your floors a little bit more credit than that.
A brand new floor.
There you go.
It had fallen out on a brand new floor, right?
Man.
So I scoop it up because I freak out. I was like, man, I do not want to take this floor, blah, blah, blah. I scoop it up with my hands and I throw it in the trash. And if anybody knows this stuff, when you get it on your hands, it is a nightmare. Dude, that stuff is it looks like I am melting.
Yeah.
How do you get that stuff off?
You don't.
Like, I used alcohol. You know what? It's funny you say that. You say that. I looked it up, and it said once it dries on your hand, just get a pumice stone and sand it off because nothing's gonna take it off. Like no chemical. Once it sits, no chemical will take it off. I gotta go home. I gotta go home and sand my hands clean tonight.
I've always thought you kind of looked like Clayface.
You know, do you even know? I mean, God, I haven't seen a pumice stone. In years.
Oh, dude, I pumice hard.
Well, they used to have soap that had it there. Remember, it was what was that soap called? Was it called Lava?
I was thinking Grit Be Gone.
No,
what's the orange one like mechanics use?
That's a good
Gojo.
So that's Gojo and Goop. That doesn't work. What you need is this is a bar of soap that has like a grit built into it. So when you hold it, it feels like sandpaper with soap in it, and you use it to scrub your hands off. Like that's the only thing I can think. I was like,
you're correct.
A couple of people are saying gasoline, WD-40.
I did try gasoline, but the problem is it's
you tried gasoline?
Yeah, I put gasoline on my hands. Deborah, you have no idea. My hands were solid caked in this glue. It's glue.
Went to 7-Eleven and he had to drop $12 for that splash.
Oh, you want to hear a cursing clinic? Imagine me freaking out that I had this stuff on my hands. Level 5 gym freak out. And then I grab paper towels and try to wipe it off, and don't realize as I'm running back to the house that my pinky glue is still attached to a paper towel, and I'm spooling the entire paper towel out across my kitchen as I'm running. Shirtless, by the way, boobs just jiggling everywhere.
You look
and
like
I wasn't anywhere near.
What a morning!
You look like the third wet bandit.
I'm the glue bandit. My hands are all caked in glue. I can't touch anything.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You had a real Marv Home Alone moment.
I did, dude. I was literally, after it was all said and done, I got all cleaned up. Thank gosh that I had some isopropyl alcohol, which is one of the only things that'll cut it if it's still wet. And I was able to get it up. But man, for the remainder of the morning, I'm just walking around like I'm about to do surgery.
You're scrubbed in.
I'm scrubbed in. Like I'm holding my fingers apart so they don't glue together. It was awful.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That makes me happy that you had this weird Mr. Bean moment.
I wish if I had cameras inside my house, I would. What?
You're American Mr. Bean.
I'm not American Mr. Bean, but if I had cameras inside my house, I would gladly have shown this footage. It would have been as viral as you can imagine. Old dude just boob flopping around his house, dragging paper towels everywhere.
It's Mr. Pinto Bean.
Oh, man. All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. We will have Emily in on Monday for movies. And as we were talking about her movies last week, we were mentioning some of the stuff that she's going to watch. I said, well, send me a list of stuff you want to watch because I want to check it out as well. So we have some comments to make, when you come in to talk about the movies. And she's like, no problem whatsoever. And I said, also, I heard the Martin Lawrence. I heard the Martin Short documentary was pretty incredible.
Very different.
yeah, way different, right? If I tuned in expecting Martin Lawrence, big time shocker.
Yeah, two very different types of blue streaks.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, that's very funny. And I checked out last night. Have you seen it? Have you any interest in seeing the Martin Short documentary?
Oh, I have tons of interest.
Yeah,
he's one of the best. He's one of the most underrated.
Yeah, it's Marty, Life is Short or something like that.
And it's not, I think he's kind of grown to be very infamous on the amount of tragedies he's had to go through in his life.
Yeah.
And they go through that. I mean, it really is pretty darn good. I have to tell you something else, too. In a world where television and news is just so oppressive, it's just so overwhelmingly oppressive. I even said that to myself this morning when I got done with my news cycle reading it. I was like, I will be so glad when I don't have to go through this news every day of my life and read all these global tragedies. It's not a good way to start your morning, but after watching that movie last night, it hit a little less hard because it is a really feel-good scenario.
Deb, when I first met Deb, ever since I've met Deb, she's kind of brought up of like, I've been doing the news for so long. That's the reason why I'm like this. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't understand that at all. But now that I'm a little bit older, I'm like, yeah, dude, we're creatures of our surroundings.
Yeah.
If all you're reading is like what is usually in the news, that's going to make an impact on you.
And a lot of times I don't share the news of everything that I've read that day, right? There's some stories I read on the wire that I'm like, nope. It's bad enough I now have those images in my own head. I have that story in my own head. I don't want to make your day be the same. So
That's
lot
nice.
of it, yeah, exactly. And it's been 35 years of reading stories like that.
Yeah.
It makes you, never leave your house.
Yeah, and my wife tells me this too. She goes like, sometimes she'll be like, "You've been reading a lot of wild stuff, right?" Because it'll just get you bummed out.
It's just, yeah.
And then today I log onto the regular news, our news here locally, and what do I see across the lake? Some guy just gets out of his car after a traffic stop and starts stabbing a cop. Like, just right off rip, just start stabbing him in the chest.
Yeah, it's 7.
I was like,
it's 7 in the morning.
7:25 in the morning. That's what I've been consuming. Yeah. After a great dream last night.
Maybe news should happen like, it drops in the morning and it's kind of like positive, and then by brunch, then you start finding out like, all right, now I'm ready for the bad stuff.
Right.
That would be in an ideal world. You would wake up to good news every day, and then you can get to the bad, but that's not how it works.
Hey, it's not. And, people don't slow down because traffic is going good, right? People slow down to see the accident.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we had two of them in Mount Dora today. One had two cars in a ditch this morning coming in.
Wow, I was just concerned about the construction truck that tipped over on its side trying to get over to 1792, spilling his load of wood all over the road.
Over there in Maitland. Yeah.
I did say wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a load of wood.
I'm looking to spill some wood tonight.
Buddy.
Easy.
Come on now.
Easy. 407.
He's talking oak.
407-916.
Maybe a little poplar.
1041. We do have a great show today. The debut of Chloe Greenberg. She comes to us via the Orlando Weekly, and she's going to be doing our new What's Happening in Central Florida segment, taking over where Danny left off. I'm really excited about that. She's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Colbert Court today as well. Your brother Chase Padgett coming in to talk about his Fringe show coming up.
Man, don't worry. That's not me just finding out.
Is it really?
What a brother.
We'll do trivia today. We have Ross Thoughts as well. And tomorrow, Joel's coming in.
That I did know.
Which is awesome. To
He
promote
told
his
me.
Dad Bod Dance Off Fringe show, which actually we may wind up doing tomorrow night.
Not doing watching.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
Well, if the name of the thing that you're talking about is Dad Bod Dance Off.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand where you are.
And guess what? I'm a dad too, and these flabs keep flabbing, man. Had a kid, next thing I know, I'm jiggling.
Yeah. That's what happens, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Got to hit the stairs, kid.
These chicharrones are barking.
All right, 77031. Your 3 o'clock keyword is coin. It's COIN. It's coin. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Remember, it's coin.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James McGill and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Looks like traffic's getting by a lot better now on the Turnpike northbound past Hancock Road. That crash has been moved off to the shoulder. I-4 westbound at 429, there's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. I-4 eastbound at Apopka Vineland Road, there's some disabled vehicles off to the shoulder. That's not causing any problems, though. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
Guys, let me tell you something. If out there right now you're ever worried about maybe how you're doing, how your health is, you have some heart issues in your family's history. Well, let me tell you, man, the good thing about Life Imaging FLA right here in Central Florida is they can give you a scan and let you know pretty darn quick just exactly how you're doing. When I took my wife over, we marveled at how easy this was. We expected it to be some involved scenario. It was not at all. Not only did we not have to take off our clothes, no injections, no dyes, none of that. Matter of fact, the entire process process only took a few minutes, and thank God we had clear heart scans. Her mom and dad went as well, and thank God they had clear heart scans. And I'll never forget the pressure that came off of my wife's shoulders when she found out both her mom and dad were perfectly fine. When you realize that 30% of this country will die of heart disease, and in some of those situations, you will get no symptoms, no warnings, that's horrifying. That's why you need to not wait and get over to Life Imaging FLA. Get this free heart scan, just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And look, they make making your appointment so easy. Just do this. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's it, pound 250. Say the keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds, guys. Take control of your long-term health care, and don't forget to ask about their cancer screening as well. It's Life Imaging FLA.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Subject to credit approval and down payment.
The time is now. It's time to get a car. It's a great time to do it. It's zero down to get one. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. Your score don't matter. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. You can get a car. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. That repo don't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to you, directly to you. You don't need money. It's zero down. Your credit is bad, and it's okay. We deal with these type of things every day. Cinco de Mayo, it's all month. It's a sale. We doing it all month. Where you don't need money. It's zero down. You can walk right in and drive right out. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. Daytona Mitsubishi.com.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Solar Source is the company that can help you convert the sunshine into power in your home and help you reduce your power bill each and every month. Matter of fact, now is a great time to do it because Solar Source is rolling back to pre-2020 solar pricing. It's the Solar Source Price Rewind event, and it's your chance to lock in the best solar prices in years. It's great when you actually look forward to getting a power bill instead of that normal dread, and you can see how much you...
Academy Sports and Outdoors doesn't sell meat. We do sell the things that make meat meat. Grills that make steak sizzle, smokers that melt brisket, and chairs that make you say, let's sit and eat meat. But that meat didn't come from us. The shade you're under, spice you're tasting, and American flag shirt you're wearing, that's us. Cherry wood and charcoal, yes. Corned beef, no. Corn whole, yes. Canopies, yep. Canapes, I don't know what that is. Meat, no. Everything but the meat, yes. Academy, fun can't lose.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial-free every weekend. Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and set sail.
iHeartRadio.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Today is cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
This is Evil Eye's education of the day, and Jack knows this well. The koi thing is Framato trying to buy coins at a flea market. Every time he tried to say coin, the lady would say koi, and he would go, no, coins, because he didn't have one in his pocket to show her. Yeah, it's a coin. Yes.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Coin is your 3 o'clock keyword. That's COIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. We had a winner last night at 6 o'clock, and we hope you get a winner today as well.
Yeah, we do.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. Josh and Ross are right over there, and Deb has your news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, has this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Oh, man, they're just warming the cockles of my heart.
What's going on? What happened?
Oh, the Senate has unanimously approved a resolution that withholds their pay while a government shutdown is underway, right?
Yeah.
It'll take effect.
It's all better now.
Exactly.
Right. I thought you were going to say the sloths came back alive.
No, that'd be a far better story. It'll take effect after the midterms later this year. The legislation doesn't need to be approved by the House or President Trump. It is a move that may give lawmakers a powerful incentive not to shutter the federal departments over funding disputes in future years.
There you go.
So sad, right? You have to actually affect their paycheck for them to give an F.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, this is somewhat good news, right?
Yeah,
it's real
absolutely,
good news.
absolutely.
What you're saying is just it's a shame it had to come to this because they should just be responsible enough to get deals done between themselves.
It shouldn't,
and not be little babies and argue about everything and just get things done because we're the taxpayers. We'd like that to happen.
It's just like the unemployment system back in COVID. You know, you had so many Floridians saying they couldn't get their unemployment checks, but it took a lawmaker's mother not getting her unemployment for Tallahassee to just erupt and,
I guess the only reason why I even pause or say anything is because I just know all the times that the government has shut down and when parks would go out and people would be like, why don't we take their jobs? Why are they still getting paid?
Right.
And good news. Right now, they're not.
They're not.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Meanwhile, a class action lawsuit filed in New York bankruptcy court accuses Dania Beach-based Spirit Airlines of violating federal law. The suit represents 17,000 employees suddenly laid off when operations ceased on May 2nd. Attorney Eric Letson says,
in addition to the 60 days of pay, we're also seeking 60 days of employee benefits. So that would be continuation of medical coverage, retirement contributions, that type of thing. And finally, we're trying to get recovery of unused vacation and sick time.
So workers claim Spirit failed to give the required 60 days notice and then withheld final paychecks.
Yeah.
And to add salt to those wounds, executives are seeking over $10 million in retention bonuses.
Well, they're aren't they bankrupt? I mean, who are they suing? Aren't they suing somebody who's going bankrupt? Does that work?
I don't know, but
they don't have money to pay their leases, but they're going to be able to pay all these people and these executives?
Keep an eye on if these executives get those $10 million retention bonuses.
Oh, the old parachute.
The federal trial date is being pushed back for a Florida teen accused of killing his stepsister during a cruise. Court records show the Miami trial is now scheduled to begin September 8th. Instead of June 1st. The 16-year-old, who is charged as an adult, has pleaded not guilty to federal charges of murder and aggravated sex abuse in the death of Titusville teen Anna Kepner. The case is being handled in federal court because the crime is alleged to have happened in international waters. All right, to a story that you had alluded to at the beginning of the show, Jimmy. If you haven't seen this video or this guy's mugshot, he got crazy eyes.
Oh, yeah, that dude's got meth face.
So a Marion County deputy's expected to be okay, thankfully, after he was repeatedly stabbed in an ambush attack. It happened on Wednesday in Dunellen. Authorities say Heriberto Medina Marquez stabbed the deputy in his chest several times. They say the deputy thankfully only suffered minor injuries thanks to his bulletproof vest, which took the majority of the hits. He had just parked his patrol cruiser, had stepped out. This guy comes around the hood of the SUV with the knife raised, knocks the deputy down on his back. Marquez was arrested and charged with attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, and it probably didn't help that in the back of the patrol car, he said, "I should have just killed you."
Oh, wow.
Oops.
Okay, that'll do it. Yeah. They have that on camera. And by the way, it's wild, though, but
It's terrifying.
bulletproof vest, as I remember it, now I don't know if they've redesigned it, but bulletproof vest for the longest times really didn't protect you against stabbing. It would stop a bullet, but it wouldn't stop a knife very effectively. I think they've made some changes, but I remember that being a really odd thing. Like, this thing will stop a slug, but if you come at it with a knife, it'll go through there.
I would imagine maybe it's because in between the panels of the Kevlar, if like you were able to get in between a seam.
We're getting into catfish territory right there.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know.
You don't know about that?
I don't know what sorcery or physics that may be.
I think it could be because just the way the Kevlar is in the vest, that if you were able to get a knife in between one of those seam areas, you could actually stab through the vest. While Jimmy's looking that up, Governor Ron DeSantis is addressing reports that Alligator Alcatraz may be closing soon, saying, hey, the immigrant detention facility that opened just last summer in the Everglades was always meant to be temporary.
The best joke I've heard this year.
It was always intended to be temporary because we were only doing it because the federal government didn't have the resources to hold these people themselves.
Now that's troubling. The federal government didn't have the resources. Well, speaking at a news conference in Titusville yesterday, DeSantis defended the facility, contending that it kept violent criminal illegal aliens off the streets and it saved lives. Miami news outlet is reporting that the Florida Department of Emergency Management, which operated the facility, has notified vendors that it was shutting it down and that roughly 1,400 detainees would be removed in the coming weeks.
Standard ballistic vests typically do not stop stabbing attacks. Sick!
I feel like that's info that should not be shared.
usually made of Kevlar. They're designed for bullets, not knives.
So good point, Joshua.
By the way, dump that.
I would think also because, you get a little thicker when you wear one of those vests as well, so maybe the blade also doesn't go.
I just think it's the way it's designed, dude.
That's wild.
All right, if you have an athlete, a child athlete, good news. Free sports physicals are offered to students in Central Florida. The physicals and EKG heart screenings are in response to a new state law requiring those screenings for certain athletes. So Advent Health is hosting the free event at Edgewater High School on June 27th. It's open to student athletes from Orange County Public Schools.
Yeah. I got to tell you, that's one thing that girls never got to experience that we get to experience that was traumatic as a young man. When you go through your first physical to play, play sports, high school or organized sports, it is horrifying because you're just not ready for it. You're not ready for an old man to juggle you.
All right, so next time, get in some stirrups, open up wide, let him see everything, and then let him jiggle you.
Do you have to do that to play like water polo? Is that part of that?
No, but I mean, you have to do that as soon as you start menstruating. There's nothing you're going to be able to say that's going to make me go.
Yeah.
But we got juggled.
This guy did look like the bad guy from Poltergeist 2. It was pretty gnarly.
I'm only going to call it getting juggled.
All right, after 1 year as the Florida Education Commissioner, this is something Scott Maxwell talked about yesterday. Anastasios Kamoutsas is confirming that he is set to become the next president of Polk State College.
I'm honored to be blessed with this opportunity to continue to serve Florida's students, something I am very passionate about, and I look forward to building on that commitment at Polk State College.
Get this, the school's search committee changed a hiring rule requiring candidates hold a doctorate before recommending Kamoutsas as the college's sixth president. We'll just take
We'll just fudge that a little bit. Let's just change the rules for everybody. That's not DEI at all, is it?
No.
Is that DEI, guys? Is that what that is? When you change the rules so that somebody that's not qualified for the job gets the job? Is that what DEI is? I can't remember. Go ahead.
So an official confirmation vote is set for June 3rd. He was also chosen to speak at the Polk State College commencement. Now, in the meantime,
God almighty.
The Education Commissioner also delivered parting remarks at the Florida Education Association as at his final board meeting. Now, after again announcing he's departing to run Polk State College, Kamoutsas called the FEA lawsuit against the state voucher program a clown show.
It has been said that if you give a clown a stage, they will perform. And last week's press conference put on by the Florida Education Association was nothing short of a circus act that we have all grown tired of.
Is that the guy they changed the rules so he could get the job? That guy? That's the guy
that
talking
guy.
about clown shows?
Yep.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
He says the FEA continues to waste members' dues and taxpayers' dollars on litigation that does nothing to advance student achievement or strengthen our schools. The FEA lawsuit claims the state's school voucher program violates the Florida Constitution by taking billions of dollars away from public school.
Yeah. By the way, you have a text that came in that's highly praising. Lady James sent a text and just said, "Preach, Deb." For the stirrup comment. Yeah, preach.
Thank you. Thank you, Lady James. Love you. All right, Florida residents are suing to stop the Trump Presidential Library from being built on prime waterfront property in Miami. A lawsuit filed Wednesday by a group of Miami residents claims state officials violated the Constitution when they transferred the property to Trump's Library Foundation because it's essentially a gift to Trump. The emoluments clause of the Constitution states that sitting presidents are not allowed to accept gifts they benefit from financially.
Well, I mean, there are no rules for this one, though. I mean,
defendants in the suit include President Trump, his library fund, and Governor Ron DeSantis.
None of that matters. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter because he's doing whatever he wants.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody's holding him to the fire. Nobody in Congress has got balls to stand up to him and say anything.
One of my favorite Instagram comments ever is that I'm so happy Congress isn't alive to see this.
Right, exactly. Those Republican congressmen just laid down. They just stuck it out there to get juggled.
All right, Florida gas prices are moving higher again. Anyone need to fill up today?
There's no rules.
No. Yeah, because yesterday Jimmy paid $4.09.
Yeah, $4.09 a gallon.
Hell of a deal.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Get this, because AAA says the statewide average is now $4.39 a gallon. Ouch. That's 8 cents higher than yesterday, but 13 cents lower than a week ago. Diesel prices also easing down 14 cents over the past week to a mere $5.24 a gallon.
Yeah. It's a matter of time before we start hearing about gas thefts, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it's just a matter of time. I mean, I'm sure they're happening, but that scourge is going to happen. At gas, it's $4.50 a gallon, and people had. I heard somebody said yesterday, they started burning sick days because they couldn't afford to pay for the gas to go to work. So they started burning sick days, and they're now figuring out how they can burn their sick days so that they can get to work at least for most of the week. Every week.
And listen, someone did text us this at 77031, and I keep this in mind every time I use it. If you're able to use DoorDash or Uber Eats, it's expensive and it's stupid with the fees, but please don't forget that your drivers are also paying those prices for gas. And they say their people are just tipping less and less and less. And so much of a DoorDash driver, I mean, that's how 65 to 70%, I believe the text said, that's what their salary comes from, are the tips. So keep that in mind if you can.
Also, I like doing this every now and then. I hit them with the plot twist. If I have cash, I'll go lowest percentage tip, and then I'll meet them at the door, flip them a 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they gotta love that.
I've done that before, and that's,
it's kind of a
game
baller
changer.
move.
It feels cool. I feel like Shaq when I do it.
Now, when you give them a 5, do you do it with that fake handshake with the 5 in your palm and then just kind of wink at them when they feel it in there, or do you just kind of hand it to them?
No, I hand it to them. I give them eye contact because I don't want to.
No one wants the creepy hand thing.
I like to palm it in there and then look at him and say, "This is for you, dog." Right? I said, "But just wait till you get to your car." And then it's a 1.
Yeah, but that's one way.
No, it's a joke.
All right,
I would never do that.
No, he gives them $2.
Listen, if you live in East Central Florida, you may want to put those spring planting plans on hold.
Oh, no.
Because the St. Johns Water Management District has issued Phase 3 water restrictions as exceptional drought conditions continue across parts of Florida. So the declaration affects all or part of 18 counties in Northeast and East Central Florida, including Brevard, Clay, Duval, Flagler, Indian River, Lake, Marion, Nassau, St. Johns, and Volusia County. So district officials say groundwater levels are dropping, river flows are lower, and rainfall remains scarce across the region.
Yeah.
So folks are being told you can only water your lawns once a week, and they're asking you to avoid planting new vegetation because that takes so much water after you plant something.
That's wild that you said that. We were literally going this weekend to start looking at stuff that we lost in the freeze.
Literally what I've been doing these last whatever.
It's what
days.
it's what everybody's been doing, but the district is also urging customers to eliminate unnecessary water use. It's so bad that cities with fountains have been told, okay, you've got 4 hours a day you can run that fountain, and then you've got to shut it off.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you want to see some scary stuff. Why don't you Google the Suwannee River up in North Florida that goes up into Georgia, and do the before and afters of that. That's the most horrifying photograph I've ever seen that really defines what we're in right now.
And that's the problem, right? We're in the worst drought we've been in 25 years. We've got what could be a super El Nino, which means we could be looking at even drier conditions this summer. All right, personal injury attorney John Morgan says the Tampa Bay Rays would move to Orlando if a new stadium deal falls apart in Tampa. This is a baller move here.
Let's go Tampa baseball, Jacksonville football.
Now, in comments to WFTV Channel 9 in Orlando, Morgan said he doesn't believe Tampa and Hillsborough County will approve funding for a proposed ballpark on the Hillsborough College campus. He argued that moving the team within the Tampa Bay area is not going to fix attendance issues either.
It's not. He's right.
So Morgan says Orlando would be a better fit, pointing to its large tourism base and strong support for major sports teams.
And you have a quote?
No.
Okay. You know what would be awesome if they built it out like going to right on the cusp of Orange County where it goes into Polk County, like near Davenport, out by that Celebration area. Because the cool thing is that then if you wanted to come from Tampa to a ball game, you could still do it in an hour and a half,
right?
And then still have that same thing from Orlando, like build it between us and have it. And by the way, Morgan could build the thing with his own money.
We could, but
he could, and just call it Morgan Stadium or whatever.
And I don't know if he's one of the one of the donors. Because they say they have the land already. It's down near the attractions, like by the SeaWorld area.
Yeah.
They also say they've got the billions of dollars committed to build the stadium. I guess we'll wait and see what happens with that. But on another sports note, an historic halftime show is coming to the 2026 World Cup final.
All right.
BTS, Shakira, and Madonna will share the stage for an 11-minute mega concert.
Damn!
The event broadcast live from MetLife Stadium on July 19th, 2026, organized by Chris Martin and Global Citizen. The performance will raise funds for international education programs.
Oh, baby, when you shake that ass.
Shakira here?
Yeah, my little Shakira. Oh, baby, when you shake that ass.
Shakira Colbert.
Yeah. Shakira.
Shakira Colbert. One of those performers jumps out to me. One of those is not like the other.
Madonna. What the hell is she doing there?
Listen, that's a big stage, and there's an opportunity for her to. Yeah. And I like Madonna. I respect Madonna.
Yeah.
But I think she might embarrass us.
Yeah. I got to tell you.
Oh, great. Like, we need more.
Yeah. When she was at Coachella with Sabrina Carpenter, I was like, it looks like she just crawled out of an egg that's been coming through space for a while. It looks like somebody sent her here on a recon mission or something, and she does not know what she's looking for.
Can you repeat that again? She looks like she's been in an egg traveling through space for a long time. I need a show title.
It looks like she landed here on accident.
Okay, and then finally, speaking of World Cup, just a little over a month until the 2026 FIFA World Cup kicks off.
Can't wait.
Miller Lite, man, you got to get one of these things, Ross. Miller Lite is crashing World Cup season with a beer can cooler that looks like a soccer ball.
That's cool.
And I just bought it.
The Miller Lite MVP match ball is the real deal, by the way. It's not some viral rumor. Miller Lite's MVP match ball is the American Pilsner's first ever soccer ball shaped 12-pack holder that can be reloaded with up to 12 cans of Miller Lite or your beer of choice. Miller Lite's MVP Match Ball 12-pack can be purchased online for $19.75.
All right.
Any idea why it's priced at $19.75?
Because
is that when Miller Lite was introduced?
There you go.
Nice.
A nod to the year Miller Lite debuted.
Just voted the best light beer in America, too.
In a series of limited drops. So these drops are going to happen at 12 o'clock, so noon Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, May 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to do it again Wednesday, June 3rd. And that's only while supplies last. And if you get a chance to look up a photo of these things, what a cool centerpiece that would be to have at
Really?
because it's about 2.5 times the size of a regular soccer ball, and where the panels are on the ball, that's where you stick in the beer cans.
That's really cool.
It is really, really cool
Yeah,
looking.
that's pretty badass.
And so if you're looking to host a World Cup party, that would be quite the centerpiece. And either way, that concludes your JCS News.
Look at that. We pulled it off a little bit.
A little bit. I practiced a little.
Josh did his best, and it still was like,
well, you know.
All right, 407-941. Text us 77031. Your 3 o'clock keyword is coin, COIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec.
Real Radio is.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Try it with Angel.
Holmesy. What?
You know what?
So uncomfortable.
I want to let you know. I appreciate a lot of things that you do. I love you, man.
Yeah, you're the man, dude.
That's all you got.
I got goosebumps. I hate it.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Thursday, we're going to be expecting a partly to mostly sunny sky along with drier conditions and lower humidity. It's actually going to be a fairly pleasant day with a high of around 87 degrees today in Orlando, which is pretty much right on par with what's considered to be average for this time of year. As we head throughout the next couple of days, temperatures will continue to climb into the upper 80s and low 90s with increasing chances of showers and storms, especially Sunday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by ePass.
You've heard of Karma, but have you heard of CARMA? It's like Karma, but on the road. So when you let someone merge, good karma. Leave space between cars, good karma. These little daily driving habits can help you keep calm and in control. Learn more at drivesmartflorida.org.
Everyone likes the power to choose, and right now that's exactly what Renewal by Andersen is giving Central Florida homeowners. For a limited time, pick the offer that works best for you. Take 20% off your entire window and door replacement project, or enjoy 24 months of special financing. That's no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. You know that living in Central Florida means dealing with intense sun, high humidity, and storm season. Well, Renewal by Andersen's energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors are designed for Florida homes, helping keep your home cooler, cut drafts, and if you live on the coast, they're built for the toughest conditions. That means more comfort, better performance, and peace of mind year-round. All you need to do is schedule a free in-home design consultation where their experts will guide you through the full replacement process from design to install. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com and choose your savings today, or stop by their showroom off of Lee Road in Winter Park. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
Does every mother count? Because not every mother survives. In 2024, in the U.S. alone, 649 moms died from complications of pregnancy and childbirth. In fact, a person is more likely to die from complications of pregnancy and childbirth today than their mother was a generation ago, making the U.S. one of the most dangerous high-resource countries in the world to give birth. Every Mother Counts is working to change this, because the greatest tragedy is that almost all maternal deaths are preventable. Visit everymothercounts.org to learn more.
Breaking news, Memorial Day is coming early. At RC Hill Mitsubishi, RC is on site in DeLand.
Jan, these folks know how to party. It's Memorial Month with special incentives now through Memorial Day at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Memorial Day savings all month long. Look at this happy customer.
I was buried in my trade. I had like 20 payments left, but you got me out, RC. Woohoo!
That's right, I'm paying 3, 4, even 6,000 more for your trade. And what about you?
Well, I saved a heap of cash. Got a new Outlander, only $349 a month.
And Outlander SUVs receive the highest IIHS safety rating. Plus get 0% financing for 72 months.
They got 200 certified pre-owned, many under 20 grand.
RC got me approved with a local credit union. Yeah, I got a low rate, too.
It's Memorial Month. New Outlander SUVs, all the tech, 3rd-row seating, and a lifetime warranty.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand.
Just 2 miles off I-4. RCHill.com. Offers plus tax tag entitled to qualified buyers.
Looking for something different to do this month?
Come explore the St. Johns River on the St. Johns River Ship. The St. Johns River Ship is packed with unforgettable events on the water, from elegant themed high tea cruises to high energy nights like Rockin' on the River, live shows, and specialty dinner cruises. Celebrate holidays, theme parties, or just enjoy a night out with incredible food, entertainment, and scenic views. Don't miss what's coming up next on the river. Visit stjohnsrivershipco.com. That's stjohnsrivershipco.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-511-3535, 800-511-3535, or biglou.com.
It's the perfect day. You're just driving along, listening to your favorite music, the window's down. There's a cool breeze. Life is good. But wait, hold on a second. You're not wearing a seatbelt? You'd better put that on before that... Oh, too late. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement, so you'd better buckle up or you will get caught. Sorry to ruin your day. Click it or ticket.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Paid for by government. Did you hear? A secret hoard of 1926 $10 gold Indian coins have been found. These gorgeous 1926 gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck, and less than 500 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling the secret U.S. gold coin discovery a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When you call, you are guaranteed a 1926 $10 gold Indian coin from the exclusive Anniversary Gold Collection, struck 150 years after America declared its independence. These 1926 dated gold coins are still in uncirculated condition. Call 1-888-201-7071 to secure your exclusive 1926 Special Anniversary Gold Collection $10 Indian coin. Plus, you'll receive a free bonus over a $125 value and free shipping with every order. Call 1-888-201-7071 now to secure your 1926 $10 gold Indian coins before they sell out. Call 1-888-201-7071. Don't wait. Call now.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch. Yeah. We like it when you watch. At The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hi friends, it's once again time for the Orlando International Fringe Festival. And tonight we open the V Monologues. What does the V stand for? Well, you'll have to find out. 7:30 showtime at 1010 Brewery right off Virginia Drive. Tickets available online at orlandofringe.org. All proceeds from our show benefit One Heart, Women and Children. We hope to see you there. Happy Fringe!
Happy Fringe! Good luck.
I performed in that.
Did you? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
It was... I was proud of myself.
Yeah, it was good.
That was not comfortable.
Yeah.
Not comfortable.
Not good for you. Not
comfortable.
And you did great.
Thank you, but I just went somewhere else, my happy mind.
Right. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here.
Hello.
And so is Sauce Daddy.
It's all true.
Yeah. How's the boy, by the way?
Dude, the boy is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Driving yet?
He's not, but I'll tell you something, a little insight.
Yeah.
I'm getting dada left and right.
Really?
Oh.
I get dada when I come home. I get dada if he hasn't seen me in about 10, 15 minutes, and I turn a corner, he goes, dada. And it is soul fulfilling.
It is intoxicating.
It is. Yeah, it's addicting, and it's also rubbing my wife.
Yeah.
Because she's a little the wrong way.
Is he not doing the mama thing?
Dude, the score is a lot to a little.
Really?
A lot to a little when it comes to mama and dada.
Well, don't you see him a little bit more during the day? You get a lot of playtime with him and stuff, so he associates you with fun and good times and stuff?
Dude, I wish it was that. I just think he thinks I'm a little bit cooler.
Really?
Oh, I hope she's not listening.
I think
that's a door to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the God honest truth, is because I play fun cop, she plays food cop.
Right, yeah.
So it really depends on if he's hungry.
Yeah,
if he's hungry, he's going up to mom. But if he wants to dance, he knows where to go.
You know what the term for that is, right?
What is that?
There's an actual term for that.
Like,
and
good dad, bad dad.
Well, it's a thing that really happens in relationships a lot. And unfortunately, it happens exactly like it's happening to you because the mom, who is just naturally the person who is responsible for the baby, the feeding, because of the breastfeeding and stuff,
the creating,
and there's just a normal natural bind between the baby and mama, right? So dad usually kind of has to play catch up. But what you're doing right now is called Disney Dad.
I'm Disney Dad?
Yeah, you're Disney Dad. You're Disney Dadding. Because Disney dads are a Disney dad, that whole scenario is all you do is play, all you do is have fun, and then when things come, like when diaper changes, when feeding, when all that other stuff happens, that's when when mom comes, or when discipline happens.
That's the whole plot of Mrs. Doubtfire. We all saw that documentary.
I'm not Disney Dad, but I think I might be like DreamWorks Pops.
Okay, very good.
Because I've been known to change a diaper. I take pride in my diaper changing.
Yeah, I'm not saying you do that. I'm just saying that's a term that's used for that scenario when one child has all fun with one parent, the other parent's kind of sidled with having all the other responsibilities of parenting.
No, I mean I feel comfortable. It's not that.
Yeah.
I like. If you're trying to, I'll defend my effort of fatherhood.
Yeah. How old is he right now?
He's like 18 months.
18 months. I mean, this is actually around the time you start kind of thinking about what's going to happen in the future, right?
Oh, you're talking about numero dos.
I'm talking about dos, dog.
That's Spanglish for number two.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now's about to, because most times when young couples are deciding to create their family and kind of move forward, there is a little bit of a plan. I mean, there's not a plan like on Thursday, we're going to do it, and we're going to have this kid 9 months exactly from there. We're planning it all out. But usually it's the age of the first child that decides when you want to have your second child. And most people that I know want to have their second child within 2 years. They don't want that big of a gap because they want them to be in school together.
Yeah, I'm aware of the logic. And guess what? The logic makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Because you can save a lot of money. It's just throw me down.
Right, right.
This is your older brothers and all of that. I have thought about it. There is small talks. There is no...
There are chats.
There are chats.
There are
whispers.
Drinks.
Rumors. Drinks that might be had.
Indications.
Yeah. Not knocking on the door, but...
Easy.
I think...
Is that what you'll call it?
No, it's a metaphor.
That's how you get there.
No, that made it worse, but I'm in the cul-de-sac is what I'm trying to get at.
That's even worse.
I don't know about that.
Damn it, dude. You
just say juggled and just get it over with.
We're juggling it.
What?
What? No.
That's not going to happen. You got to put it somewhere else. Old man ain't going to get
whispers possibly of a second one. It's been awesome, but boy, I just have nothing but bad things to say about the first 4 months.
Yeah. It's tough.
And the first 4 months is also another way of saying 13 months.
Well, let me ask you this. Are the current months of Dada, when you roll around the corner, do they cancel out those 4 months of misery when there's no sleep, there's baby changing, there's pooping, there's puking? It's close?
It surpassed it.
Yeah, it's gotta.
It has.
You forget about all that other stuff.
You forget
until they do the first thing stupid. Then you remind them.
And there's still plenty of like, oh no. Also, you ready for my dad noise? This is guttural. Oh boy.
What has to happen for this to happen?
He picked up a butter knife today.
Oh God.
Right out of the dishwasher. And this is not my first rodeo, but I'm hitting him with one of these. Oh!
So you're an Italian dad?
You're going with the Paulie from Sopranos?
Whoa! No!
What's the one I do that you make fun of me for?
What?
When something like, whoop,
yeah, whoop.
yeah, when you get whoop. I'm not supposed to do that, dude.
That's your guttural noise. Yeah. Mine is far more Italian, and it was because I was basically not raised, but I spent so much time around an Italian guy named Frank, my best friend's dad, and that's what he would say to us whenever we would do something
questionable.
Bad. Yeah,
pretty sketch.
Somebody just texted us that Ross is not a Disney dad; he's a Fun Spot father.
Oh, that's it.
Way more
Fun Spot pop.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, please don't do that. All right,
they're a good business.
770.
God, Deborah. We're not saying that, and then just that goes
Goodbye,
Dad comes in like Madonna. Who's in the egg? All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Got Chloe Greenberg coming up. She's doing our new Things to Do this weekend in Orlando segment. She's kind of stepping in where Danny kind of left off. We're going to have her in for the first time, and you got another keyword coming up right now.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
Emergency crews are blocking all lanes on Maitland Boulevard westbound at Keene Road, clearing up an accident there. Traffic's getting by using the right shoulder. There's an accident blocking the center lane on the Greenway northbound near John Young Parkway there. Look out for emergency crews in the area. I-4 westbound at 429. There's a crash off to the shoulder getting cleared up. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered. Need a new battery, brakes, wipers, oil? Everything you need is right here, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
Paid for by government. Did you hear? A secret hoard of 1926 $10 gold Indian coins have been found. These gorgeous 1926 gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck, and less than 500 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling the secret U.S. gold coin discovery a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When you call, you are guaranteed a 1926 $10 gold Indian coin from the exclusive Anniversary Gold Collection, struck 150 years after America declared its independence. These 1926 dated gold coins are still in uncirculated condition. Call 1-888-201-7071 to secure your exclusive 1926 Special Anniversary Gold Collection $10 Indian coin. Plus, you'll receive a free bonus over a $125 value and free shipping with every order. Call 1-888-201-7071 now to secure your 1926 $10 gold Indian coins before they sell out. Call 1-888-201-7071. Don't wait. Call now.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Need a new roof or gutters? Visit HomeBuildersNetwork.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, COIN. 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 Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. And don't forget to answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already in progress.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Cash, by the way, guys, CASH. That is your 4 o'clock keyword. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Guys, cash is the word. Go get it. And remember, if you're playing the game, phone on, phone up, and answer it when it rings. That's how they tell you you've won. Cash is the word, guys. Go get your money. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here.
Good day.
And so is Ross.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when Danny Meyering left to start a new job, she wasn't able to do our segment of Date Night Done Right. She worked for the Orlando Date Night Guide, so that's what we called that. So I was looking for somebody over the last few months. I was talking to Fayez, my buddy Fayez, and looking at the Orlando Weekly, because these guys are really tied into what happens in Hyper Orlando. Orlando Weekly, if you don't read it yet, you should. Put it on your browser as a place to visit, orlandoweekly.com. They really do handle not only things going in the world of art and culture in Orlando, but a bunch of other stuff as well.
Yeah, including that UCF commencement speech.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Chloe?
That
I was
stuff.
right there.
And I reached out, and sure enough, I got a couple recommendations, and she's here with us today. You guys give it up good and loud for Miss Chloe Greenberg.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Good to see you, Chloe. How's things?
Pretty good.
Very good. Now, your job, obviously, to come in today is to kind of tell people in Orlando and the surrounding areas, some cool things that are going on this weekend that they can go out and enjoy. And we always like different price ranges, different experiences, different parts of town and stuff. So what do you have for us this week?
Okay, I have a good little selection of things to do this weekend for you. So obviously, right now, the biggest kind of happening in the Orlando arts and entertainment sphere is Fringe.
Yes.
So Orlando Fringe just kicked off this week. They are celebrating their 35th anniversary this year. So their theme is going to be 35 years of weird, which if you know anything about Fringe.
Have you met Ross?
Yeah. So
I saw a grown man's, you know what, at a Fringe show.
Hey, I'm not surprised.
It was painted blue.
Yep, I'm sure it was.
Wow.
Yep.
And just to clarify, that's not every show. That was during.
It's not. That was an after-hour show.
That was during my show. And we had a lot of fun. It was a party at my show.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's a lot of very adult shows, but there's also a ton of shows for kids. There's shows that are kind of like comedies. There's horror-inclined things. There's kind of like political commentaries. There's a little bit of something for everyone. So that is on now through May 25th. It's going on at the Lock Haven Park area across a dozen different venues. So you really kind of have to research the shows that you want to go to beforehand. You can check out Fringe's website for show times and like sneak peeks about shows, things all over there.
And by the way, I think they do a wonderful job. Their website every single year is one of the best, most easy websites to navigate to find out what's going on. They tell you where the venues are. They tell you about the show.
Yeah.
And it's really easy. So if you have any interest in going to a Fringe show, hit that website first. It'll really lay everything out for you pretty well.
Which is saying a lot because thousands of shows.
Right.
It's absurd, really.
Yeah.
But so that's a really great thing. It kicked off this week, so they're really kind of ramping it up so far.
And affordable as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. So next on Friday, we have the Manello Museum is kicking off its Our Orlando group show. So this is going on at the museum, which is in Lock Haven Cultural Park. This show is going to feature 3 big name local visual artists. So that's going to be Mado Smith, Tassani Durrett, and Martha Jo Mahoney. So all of their pieces within the exhibit are kind of exploring the state of Orlando's art community.
Okay.
Also opening this weekend on Friday at 6:30, but it is running through August 26th.
Okay, so it's a long,
So if you're not going to catch it this weekend for its opening, you still have the whole summer to kind of get in there and check out some really great art.
So this is the showcase of some of Orlando's great artists?
Yeah, yep. It's
awesome.
It's a group show for all of these pretty prolific Orlando artists. So they're all kind of like centering their art around Orlando in this show. Tickets are $8 for adults, but there are plenty of discounts for like kids tickets, students, seniors, educators. So really good deal there. On Saturday night, we are looking at a celebration of the infamous former alternative music venue Club Spacefish.
Club Spacefish?
Yes. So
was that the one down on Church, like down by the soccer stadium? Is that the one where Gigi Allen did his thing back in the day? Yeah,
yes, it is.
Dude.
Yep.
You remember that? That's crazy, right?
I don't remember it because it was a little bit before my time. But I do know, if you're not familiar with what's going on.
What's going on?
No, man, I'm with her on that one. Water is wet, too.
Yep. There's plenty of internet videos you can watch on what was going on over there.
I am unfamiliar with Spacefish.
It's not even really a club, is it? Didn't it used to be like an old lounge or something?
It was a music venue.
Was it
But
really?
it was, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's right by the stadium, dog. It's literally right behind Orlando City.
Church Street.
Yeah.
So it was a music venue, but then it was
hosting alternative punk and synth punk bands.
And it was alternative.
Yeah.
So emphasis on alternative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things got weird.
Yes.
If Gigi was there.
I'll tell you the Gigi Allen story when we get done.
All right.
Weirder than you're probably imagining.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So what's going on there? They're doing like a revival or something?
So no, this is actually happening at the Conduit, which is a venue in Winter Park. So at the Conduit, they're hosting kind of like a reunion celebration for this past local legend that we had here. So they are doing a reunion concert with some classic former Spacefish bands, plus a couple of Orlando bands that are currently active right now. There's going to be a quote-unquote Wheel of Fish trivia game.
All right.
There's going to be a Kiss the Cook themed cookout.
All right.
There's going to be a punk rock flea market.
Okay.
And from what the organizers are saying right now, there's going to be some, again, quote-unquote surprises, which we know is very in line with the history of this venue.
It could be anything. Do you know the local bands that are playing by any chance?
The local bands that are playing, I absolutely do.
No, you don't have to have them right now. It's just I know a guy in a punk band in Orlando that's doing pretty well, but I can never remember. I think it's called Hit the Bricks Kid or the Bricks Kid or something like that.
So I don't think they're
Okay, it
gonna
doesn't
be
matter.
there.
Yeah.
This is epic, though.
I have Love Gods and Leisure Suits.
Yeah,
So
that's old school.
Yeah, I have the current bands here. It's going to be Stiletto and Deficit of Dreams.
Okay, very cool.
Yep.
I feel that second title.
You are 36.
Oh, yeah. I had a kid, 36. Deficit of what?
Hey, inflation so bad it's hit my dreams.
Yeah, so that is going to be happening at the Conduit Saturday. It starts at 6 p.m. Tickets start at $15. They're also doing a follow-up event the following night at Will's Pub where they're doing a little story hour kind of just to chat and reminisce about the good old days at Club Spacefish.
And dude, I got to tell you, that punk rock garage sale thing, I've been to one at Will's before from back in the day. They are awesome. Dude, they're awesome.
Yeah.
You want to find some vintage, cool-ass clothes and stuff from like the day, they're a lot of fun to just roll through.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's going to be a really great event.
Very cool.
So, and then also on Saturday night, we have a cat-themed art show and birthday celebration for Lulu the cat, who is the unofficial, official community-appointed mayor of Thornton Park, of course.
Okay.
So this is happening Saturday night at the Falcon. There's going to be an art gallery to check out. There's going to be a pick your prize raffle opportunity. And then all proceeds from this event are going to benefit 2 local cat rescues. So those are going to be Liberation Cat House and Brzezinski for Cats, which are 2 organizations that do a lot of really good work for stray animals and, rehoming animals.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think enough of our listeners know about, it's Lulu, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so his name is Lulu. He is a stray cat that wanders the streets of Thornton Park, and he is beloved. If you live in or frequent Thornton Park, these people ride or die for this cat.
It's
really, that's crazy.
It's very sweet.
I go to Thornton Park a lot. I'm a big fan of a chicken parm sandwich down there.
Yeah.
And there's only been one time where I've seen this cat, and it was special.
Yeah.
It was a special.
People were freaking out, huh? Like he's Elvis?
Oh yeah, it's the unofficial official mayor of a small community, a small neighborhood that has restaurants and bars. So
and it's a surprise.
Exactly.
It's a sighting, really.
So to have a full blown birthday party for this cat from outsiders,
so cool.
It's gonna sound crazy, but to the people who know in Thornton Park, it's actually. I mean, imagine having 4 beers and then seeing a cat mayor.
There he is.
Yes, it's always fun. It's one of the coolest little quirks that Thornton Park and downtown Orlando has.
Yeah, Mount Dora used to have a shop like that had a resident cat that people would just sometimes come to visit the cat. And that's probably why the store's not there anymore.
And Deb, I was just down in Thornton Park. They have banners. There's advertising.
That's crazy, dude.
There are sponsors.
That is awesome. And now that Jimmy's a cat guy, he completely gets it.
And when is this happening?
This is happening on Saturday at the Falcon.
Very nice. Yes. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's how cool Orlando is. It's one of those things that's outside of the theme parks that helps, I think, with the city's identity.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily
cat birthdays. Yeah,
not just cat birthdays, but small little thumbprint decisions that stick around in a neighborhood. Yeah. It's one of my favorite parts.
Cool.
Yeah, and Lulu may be there. He may not be there. Nobody really knows. He's on his own schedule. You can't request the mayor's presence.
It's like the Axl Rose of cats.
I'm telling you, man. When I saw this cat, it was like, whoa, this is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's killer.
Yep. So finally, we have on Saturday night at the Plaza Live a show from the hosts of the true crime podcast, Sisters Who Kill. They're coming to the venue to give us a show that kind of mirrors the content of their podcast, which is true crime stories that center around both Black culture and women murderers.
I just saw the ad for this thing the first time, either yesterday or the day before, and I was ripping through. Is it a Netflix show? Where does it air? Do you know? You remember?
I don't know where they air, but it's a pretty big podcast.
Yeah, well, they have so I was rolling today and it said Sisters That Kill, and I literally laughed. I was like, oh man, get in there. That's so much fun.
Yep.
Well, I laughed because it's one of those things that I'm like, well, I'll never be able to make one of those.
Right, exactly.
So their show is based around, they kind of aim to uncover hidden or untold stories about women murderers. So their live show brings that same energy portrayed in their tape podcast. So they have plenty of research and in-depth storytelling, plus some extra fun material for the live stage.
Very nice. And where is this going to be?
This is going to be at the Plaza Live.
Oh, very good.
Yep. Kicks off at 8 p.m.
And this Saturday night?
This Saturday night.
How much are tickets to that?
Tickets to that start at, I believe, $15.
$15? That's nothing, huh? So you get a little closer, it's a little bit more maybe, or meet and greets? Are they doing that stuff?
I don't think they're doing meet and greets, but their show is bound to have some extra kind of live show content.
Yeah. Well, good job today. I appreciate it very much. You guys give it up for Chloe. What do you say?
Thank you so much.
You had fun today?
Yes, this was amazing.
Very nice.
So
look, man, just keep that coming. That's great. People are freaking out about the Lulu thing on their texting service.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. And I love the fact that it's so hyper Orlando. I really do. So just keep that kind of vibe coming. And we appreciate your time, Chloe. You're the best.
Thank you so much.
And where can people find you on social and stuff? Because I know that they want to follow you and get all the stories that are happening in Orlando. Make sure everybody knows where they can find you on social media.
I'm all over Orlando Weekly social media. So Orlando Weekly at Instagram, Orlando Weekly on Facebook. I'm all over there. Everything I write and publish is published up there.
Right. So if they want to find you, Orlando Weekly on Insta, or just go to orlandoweekly.com.
Yep.
You got it. Good seeing you as always.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Don't forget your 4 o'clock keyword is cash. That's CASH. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Accident blocking the shoulder, Maitland Boulevard westbound between North Hiawassee Road, Keene Road. Slow ride on I-4 eastbound between 195-35. Lots of company as well on I-4 eastbound between Osceola Polk Line Road and World Drive. Also, accident reported Hall Road southbound at University Boulevard. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Warehouse of Orlando.
Mattress Warehouse Memorial Day sale is going on now. Hurry in to save up to $1,500 warehouse-wide and get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. Plus, get 0% interest and free next-day delivery and setup. All backed by their lifetime price guarantee only at Mattress Warehouse.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit thenickleegroup.com.
They say a good lawyer knows the law and a great lawyer knows the judge. What they don't tell you, the right lawyer in your corner can help you avoid a 5-round cage match. At TK Law, we help you cut the drama, resolve your disputes, and move forward. Divorce, business conflicts, car accidents. We are trusted by our clients, respected by our peers, and proven where it matters the most. Don't just settle for a lawyer. Choose the right lawyer. Choose TK Law. One firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
All right, people, let's move. Sell every vehicle, $99 down at Headquarter Hyundai.
Sir, yes, sir.
Team 2, I want credit for all. If you've got a job and $99, you ride. Even if your credit's so bad, your Nana won't loan you money.
Sir, yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I think you might be in the wrong place. Is this Headquarter Hyundai? Well, yes, but were you ordered to sell 300 vehicles before the deadline? Out of my way, soldier!
Of course. Sorry, sir.
Every vehicle, $99 down. New Tucsons, Elantras, every vehicle, thousands less. Plus 0% financing for 60 months. And America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance.
Can I get anyone a refreshment?
Every vehicle, $99 down.
Headquarter Hyundai.
Just off I-4 on Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary. HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Plus tax and tag, visit headquarterhyundai.com.
C-Lane here, and guys, let's have a chat for a second. If you are starting to see the symptoms of erectile dysfunction or PE show up in the bedroom, you know that's not something that fixes itself. It might be time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. A lot of guys are calling. They're very helpful, and they want you to avoid surgery. They told me that's one of their big goals. They have painless procedures, and surgery is painful, it's invasive, and it's expensive. And they don't want you to have to go through that. They want you to go through their painless procedure, and 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. So if you're still relying on pills, if you're having to up your dose, it's time to call Premier Men's Medical Center. They're getting guys back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. It's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call the incredibly helpful, the incredibly knowledgeable folks at Premier Men's Medical Center and find them online at premiermensmedical.com.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In office, Orlando.
Subject to credit approval and down payment. The time is now. It's time to get a car, and it's a great time to do it at Daytona Mitsubishi. It's zero down to get one. Your credit doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter. Your score doesn't matter. The time is now to get a car at Daytona Mitsubishi, zero down. Yes, you can get a car. Your credit doesn't matter. Your past doesn't matter. That repo doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking directly to you. You don't need money at Daytona Mitsubishi where it's zero down. If your credit is bad, it's okay. Daytona Mitsubishi deals with these situations
every day. Cinco de Mayo, it's all month. It's a huge sale going on all month. And you don't need money, it's zero down. You can walk right in and drive right out. The time is now. Get a car, zero down at Daytona Mitsubishi.
Paid for by government. Did you hear? A secret hoard of 1926 $10 gold Indian coins have been found. These gorgeous 1926 gold coins are as bright and shiny as the day they were struck, and less than 500 of these gold coins are available. Coin experts are calling the secret U.S. gold coin discovery a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When you call, you are guaranteed a 1926 $10 gold Indian coin from the exclusive Anniversary Gold Collection, struck 150 years after America declared its independence. These 1926 dated gold coins are still in uncirculated condition. Call 1-888-201-7071 to secure your exclusive 1926 Special Anniversary Gold Collection $10 Indian coin. Plus, you'll receive a free bonus over a $125 value and free shipping with every order. Call 1-888-201-7071 now to secure your 1926 $10 gold Indian coins before they sell out. Call 1-888-201-7071. Don't wait. Call now.
Hey, it's the News Junkie, and I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day, and it's awful. Do me a favor, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult comic dogs, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at MillsAir.com. We now return to the Jim Colbert Show.
Starting tonight in the Brown venue at Orlando Shakes, it's Karma is a Bitch, a workplace comedy where the workplace is the afterlife. Bring your soul and your good vibes and check it out.
Very nice. By the way, any of you fringe artists out there listening to the program, you're welcome to do the same thing. That's called a talkback, and it's really easy to do to promote your show. Go to the Real Radio, the iHeartRadio app. Go to Real Radio, and you'll see a mic there. Just use that mic to create your little ad and send it on to Josh. We'll get you on the air, and don't forget you have the ability to edit that until you get it right as well.
But first, it's very important that you make us your #1 preset.
Yeah. #1 preset, please, while you're there. Cash is your 4 o'clock keyword, CASH. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh.
Good day.
And, of course, Ross is here as well.
It is true.
Everybody knows who Steve Jobs is, correct?
Steve who?
Steve Jobs, the former CEO and former co-creator of Apple, along with Wozniak, who's no longer in the business. Jobs, famously known to be driven, famously known to be very difficult on employees, famously known to be a complete douchebag to his entire family, and also famously known for not bathing.
I didn't know that last one.
Yeah.
Stinky guy.
He stunk.
Yeah. Apparently didn't wear deodorant.
Really bad hygiene, right? Terrible hygiene. But the reason I bring up Steve Jobs, the guy's been dead for a while, is there was a great piece today in Yahoo Finance. How do you think Steve Jobs decided if he was going to hire you or not? And this is unique because this guy's an out-of-the-box kind of guy, right? Most people would believe when you're going to work for a company like Apple or any of the big tech companies, you're going to have to prove your worth, right? You're going to have to come in with a big-time degree in computer science, a big-time degree in programming, a big-time degree in maybe physics or math, some creative stuff maybe, for sure.
I'll go handshake and or eye contact.
Okay, go ahead. What do you think, Josh?
I think he'll ask you to get him a cup of coffee, and then he'll decide if you spend your own money on it, you might be worthwhile.
All right, very good. What do you think, Deborah?
Let's see.
This is a story I know you didn't see.
Okay.
This is one of the reasons I have to dodge what I think Deb's going to read.
I would say asking you to do a favor.
That's actually a very good guess. It is. But it is so much more simple than that. And I have to tell you, I think this is where a lot of big companies are going when it comes to hiring their most important people, or at least some of them. Maybe not necessarily not in the C-suite, but definitely in those areas where you're working your way up. He just has a beer with you.
Oh wow!
Cool guy.
And what he's trying, no. What he's trying, it's considerably more advanced than just having a beer. What he wants to know is can you have a conversation and not bring up what you want or work or anything like that? Can you just talk to a person and find out the interesting and intriguing things about somebody, what their goals are, what drives them, what their parents were like? Do you have a good relationship with your sister and brother? Do you have a sister and brother? Do you travel much? Conversations, he said, over a beer. The beer didn't mean anything. It could be anything. It could have been he took walks with people as well. But the whole idea was to learn who they were. And he had that litmus test that if they were able to carry a conversation and not let the moment of being with him overwhelm them, it was impressive to him and he would consider you for the job.
That's what's up.
That's a little arrogant though, right?
I like it.
I mean, you're such a big deal that you are testing somebody's wares just by being in your presence and not tripping balls.
I mean, do you guys?
I kind of like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah. He said he would walk into interviews armed with polished answers, rehearsed weaknesses, and a list of research questions aimed to impress. He said that's what most candidates would do, but Steve Jobs purportedly had a far less conventional way of deciding who got hired, and they called it the beer test. Like, can you just have a general conversation? And this goes back to what we've talked about in the corporate world for a while now, is now that AI is there for sure, now that you're battling with something that you can't battle with intellectually, you can't battle with it speed-wise, you don't have enough time in the day to do what this thing does and have a life on your own, what's the next most important thing as a human being in a world where AI is taking over?
Connection.
Yeah. Being real, dude. Just being a real person and being likable in your office. We've talked about this for years on this show. The idea of likability in a corporate setting is now more valuable than ever because AI is doing a lot of the corporate white-collar work, and they need you to be cool in the office while all that's happening.
I mean, to the point where Walmart getting rid of their white-collar jobs.
Yeah.
Investing that money instead in AI, Cisco getting rid of their corporate offices and investing in AI. Someone even texted us yesterday saying that, and I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently Walmart bought Vizio.
No, I didn't know that.
And if you bought a Vizio TV, apparently the only way you can use it is you have to go through the Walmart app.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I saw something like that.
Talk about targeted ads.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I did see that. That's pretty crazy.
That is crazy.
He said Jobs will simply ask questions like, what'd you do last summer? To get a conversation going. In other words, the conversations had no right or wrong answers. Nothing like that. It wasn't awkward or draining or non-existent. He just wanted to find out if the person he's walking around with could talk to him about stuff. Just have an open dialogue about what's happening in their life and what's going on. And the more apt they were to be able to do that, the more that he considered them for a position.
I have learned that my standard of exactly what I'm doing right now, what you are doing, what we are doing right now is far higher than what I think most people have. I thought everybody could do this. Not saying radio, but just communicating, having a thought, and then have the thought go from brain past your eyeballs, past your nose, then out of your mouth. And a lot of people seem to struggle with that.
Let me tell you something, dude. As I read this story today, by the way, this little paragraph, I think will sum it up. It says, because at the end of the saga, Jobs would ask himself, quote, would I have a beer with this person? Would I talk to him or her in a relaxed way while taking a walk? If the answer was no, that told him that the resume, that told him something that the resume couldn't. And look, man, as I thought about this story today, I know a lot of people around this building and stuff, and I know a lot of people I've known for a very long time. I wouldn't want to sit and have a beer with them.
Shots fired.
I have nothing. Well, it has nothing to do with it. I just don't have anything in common with them. There'd be nothing that we would be able to talk about, and I wouldn't want to do that. There are only a few people in this building I would want to have a beer with, just to be able to sit down and discuss something like that. But I'm not hiring them for any means.
Who are you not having?
I want to see the list.
Yeah.
Why did I say that?
Release the list.
Why did I say that? Oh, release the list.
The Colbert list. Is it just Roomba 10 times?
No, it's not Roomba. Man, half the people I'd sit down with are Roomba. Jenny's one of the coolest people in the building. Actually, Jenny and John are two of the coolest people in the building. I'd love to sit down and drink with them.
All right, that's two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
one of the Pat and Taco group. Let's throw that out there and have some fun with it. Most of the monsters. I've been so hammered with every one of those guys, it doesn't even matter.
Having a beer with somebody is magic, man.
That's what we used to do every day. Remember, every Friday after the show, when we first started the Jim Colbert Show, Ross and I lived kind of going toward the same area. I lived in Baldwin. He lived going that way. And we would drop off a little place called the Thirsty Topher, which I think is still there.
Yeah, I think so.
And we would have a beer there and hang out and kind of talk about the week and talk about the show and stuff. It was great.
I recently just had a bet hit with beer in me with two of my best friends. And, man, that was nothing better. Put it in a bottle, sell it.
Let me ask: is this the same? Oh. Is it the same with girls? Like what they're saying? Like Ross came in. My wife's out of town this weekend, so Ross came in and said, "Hey, you want to hit the Friends show Friday? Joel's show is opening Friday night. Do you want to go?" And I was
Dad
like,
bod dance off.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, wife's not around. This, that, and the other. And it's always a beer. Is it the same thing with girls when they get together? Is it centered around like getting a beer or something like that, or is it does
not a beer?
I know, but cocktails or something like that. Or,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
it just helps. Just
social lubricant.
Who does that more, women or men? Who gets together for a beer more, women or men?
Well, now when you say a beer,
well, I mean just
for a drink,
like a drink, like a get together, like. As I'm learning today, like there aren't as many people like that hang out with people in their office as there used to be.
Who goes? I mean, look at our office.
Yeah, I understand that, but like, and there's only a few people, right?
Yeah.
But and even then, though, there would be only a few people that I'm close enough that they would even bother to ask me or me them.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
hey, you want to step out? And like, literally, there's a short list here.
And Gen Z,
isn't on it.
And
whatever, man.
Gen Z and Alpha, they're not much of a big drinking generation.
Yeah.
Too poor.
Yeah, too poor.
Too broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I that and they're probably
$12 cocktail.
They're getting their punch card hit from their phone or just digital entertainment that's customized to them. When I was 21, I'm trying to go out to get my communication, my socialization on, my community on, meeting someone new instead of maybe having someone new flash across your feed.
Yeah. And and I don't know about you guys, like because of responsibilities we have here and at home and stuff, we don't get to go out with friends as much as we used to. We used to do it quite a bit. A couple weekends ago, we got together and went to dinner with two other couples that we love very much, and then went bowling. And I got to tell you, dude, that was a rejuvenation that I needed deeply. I forgot how much fun it is just to slide out with some friends, have some beers, do some bowling, shoot the S. I did not want it to end. We were together from 6:30 or 7 o'clock that night until like 11 o'clock at night, and I did not want it to end. I would have done a sleepover that night. It was so much fun.
Take it from I am on record, and it might be a problem still, but I'm addicted to people.
Yeah.
All right? I've always said that. I love other humans. I think they get a bad rep. Like, they are fascinating. I think having someone just have their own galaxy of DNA and experiences to make you who you are right now in front of me will forever be painfully interesting to me. The thing about loving humans, though, is that it's probably for the selfish reason of when I hang out with other humans, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. If I was by myself,
just ripping through a game or something.
Yeah, I could feel maybe some level of guilt of like, I'm not doing anything right now. But when I'm hanging out with friends or other people or meeting other people, that feels like a real soul currency.
Yeah, and Josh, I know that. Don't you still spend a lot of time out with friends and stuff? I mean, or is that a thing for you still?
You think I'm in bars all the time? Because yes.
You didn't let me finish, but yes.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not, right?
I agree with Ross. If I'm at home too long, I feel like I've wasted my life partially.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys are kind of in the business a little bit, right?
Of hanging.
Hanging or slanging?
It was slanging.
Slanging,
And the bar business a little bit. So you're familiar with the local crowd. Is it always the local stomp that you usually are at the same spot?
Yeah.
You have a haunt?
I'm at Wally's a lot.
You're at Wally's a lot?
Yeah.
Really, man? That's wild. I thought when Wally's kind of gentrified a little bit, people like the locals kind of stepped away from that. That's not the case?
They did at first, and then slowly but surely everyone kind of came back, and a lot of previous downtown regulars moved down to Wally's because, You've been downtown.
Yeah, you don't want to go down there.
You know.
It sucks.
So, like, kind of Mills is just where it's at now in general.
Yeah.
But
I'd say Virginia and Mills in that area is, I've said it for years, it's the hippest spot in Orlando, all the way going around to Easton Market and off of Corinne. That's if you're out there and listening and you want to go to where the what is considered the coolest restaurants, the coolest bars and stuff in Orlando, that's where they are.
It's popping.
Yeah, it's always good. A lot of fun too. Good people.
Do you find yourself, because I just turned this corner, I just had this realization of that I thought people were better socially than I thought on average, but now with maybe a set of older eyes, I've kind of picked up on like, oh man, there's a lot more socially inept people than I thought of.
Well, I think now, obviously, I think social media has created that, right? Created people who are more inner. They stay home. Maybe like you were saying, their social contacts are strictly on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and they have a much more difficult time creating relationships. Well, we see that with young men for sure. I mean, there's a term like the incel thing is for real. I mean, these are
manosphere.
Yeah, these are young men who have convinced themselves that women hate them and they don't have a shot at getting a girl because they simply don't know how to engage anybody in a conversation because they're just kind of up to their eyeballs in the stuff they see online. They don't know how to really relate to the real world or a real problem somebody may have or a real issue because they don't really engage with anything outside of their online communities. And I know that to be the fact because my son's got some friends that are like that. I mean, he tells me about him all the time. He goes, yeah, this guy hasn't been on a date in a year and a half. He's a good-looking guy. Good body, good the whole thing. Smart kid.
Sorry.
Washboard abs. Tight.
Super hot pecs. Glutes are on fire.
Don't look at me when you say those words.
It's just...
Vince like 210. He's really cute. Blue eyes.
Real juggleable.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to laugh until Josh laughed. Rockin' bod, blue eyes,
yeah,
Bieber haircut.
This guy's can do curls. He's a monster.
Really like the kid. Really look up to him.
But the problem is he can't talk. Like he tries to talk to somebody and he just freezes solid, looks at the ground and kicks his feet around and stuff. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? If I had your looks and body as a kid, I'd be slaying.
What?
Pull your shirt up.
Let's see what you're rocking with under there.
See what you're rocking with. You need a belly button ring, dude. What are you doing? That's your problem. You need to nip it up. Deb is glowing red. She can't even make eye contact. Look at me.
No.
You look at me.
No.
Well, and I wonder, man. Well, what's the saying? If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Yeah,
right.
100.
Right?
100, yeah.
Right? I think I feel like that's part of the thought process of people not being like pro-social.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
think the manosphere thing also, and I do think there's some of that tied into it. Kind of tells you, you're the alpha, you're the male, you make the rules, right? Yeah, you got to find a girl who will submit to you, not just kind of date you. You need somebody to submit to you.
I saw on Instagram yesterday a guy and a woman. They're on a date. She's obviously surreptitiously recording this because he's like, no. I say when the date is over, I'm the alpha male. Oh. And she said, did you really awoo?
He actually awooed?
He awooed.
Oh, my God.
He's the alpha
male.
What
is wrong with these people?
There's so much.
That's not an alpha male, man. That's a bottom wolf.
Yeah. You need less parts of Andrew Tate and more parts of anything else.
Exactly.
Anything else.
Anything.
Legit. Yeah, but that's a big issue, man. And I will tell you, it's wild because, again, my son has a lot of friends in that late 20s, early 30s age, and you see a lot of those guys. He tells me stories about some of these guys, and it's funny. One of his goofiest friends, this guy is a straight up goof, like really nice guy,
goober,
athlete, the whole 9 yards, but he's kind of a goober. Dude, married, got a girl, the whole 9 yards, because he's not afraid. He's not afraid to go out there and just go, hey, how you doing? I'm this person. Who are you?
People like the funny guy.
They love the funny guy.
They love the funny guy. But he's just kind of goofy funny, and he's a great dude. But he wasn't afraid to get out there, and he doesn't live online. He's got a real life.
There you go.
Best advice, some of the best advice I ever heard and took for the rest of my life. I was in an improv class. Wait, don't turn off the radio. But the lesson they were basically saying is that I'm not looking for the best improviser. I'm looking for the person who I can spend 9 hours in a car with.
Yeah. That's basically what Jobs is saying here.
And that's literally a lot of people focus on maybe the guitar playing, but forget that actually the majority of the time you're in a band, you're in a car.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, you're way more car time than band time.
And you can be really, really good, but if it's not sustainable, no one cares about your good.
Had a pretty good conversation with Kat Ridgway about that when she hit the road, behind Sprinter, the album she released, and she was out there pushing that, doing shows. She said she goes, it's just so brutal. As a matter of fact, I watched the Red Hot Chili Peppers movie as well, the documentary, and they were like the same thing. Like, you're in this van for hours. You're driving from Illinois to Nebraska in one night to play a show the next day.
But how do you teach the skill set of being in a car for 9 hours and being not the problem?
You get in a car for 9 hours and learn how to do it.
And that's when you find out,
Seriously, that's how you do it. You inject yourself into those situations and then figure it out. That's what you got to do. 100%. That's what you got to do. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us, 77031. Cash, by the way, that is your 4 o'clock keyword, CASH. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in 1 sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
They're trying to get rid of hotel bathtubs, and I just can't stand for it.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't take your side.
Sealand, you've used a hotel bathtub before. I've seen it. Wait.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Thursday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting a very seasonable day with lower humidity and lower moisture levels, meaning it's going to be drier too. Plan for a high of around, say, 87 degrees today in Orlando. Our normal high is 88, so we're going to be pretty average today. As we head into tomorrow, we'll start to see the low chance of a stray shower or two, but still, temperatures will be heating up into the upper 80s and low 90s before higher chances of rain and storms arrive Sunday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
At Crush Yard, pickleball is just the beginning. You'll find a full restaurant and bar, arcade games, and plenty of space to hang out with friends. What starts as a few games often turns into food, drinks, and losing track of time. Play a match, grab a bite, catch up, or stay a while. Whether you're competitive, casual, or just along for the fun, there's something here for everyone. Learn more at crushyard.com.
Looking for insane appliance deals? Find them at Southeast Steel's Scratch and Dent Annex in downtown Orlando. Score closeouts and discontinued models up to 80% off. Bring your truck. We'll load it up. Southeast Steel, where you get the best deal.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
iHeartMedia presents the Fresh from Florida Groceries Giveaway. 50 lucky winners will each receive a $100 grocery voucher to indulge in Fresh from Florida goodness. Enter to win at iHeart.com/freshfromflorida.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congratulations to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included, and most windows are installed in less than 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word TRUST to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. That's TRUST to 20129.
Hi, this is Mike Lester with Talon Wealth and the Guarding Your Nest Egg radio show, and I have another investment idea for those seeking great returns with limited risk. Recently, we did a structured note for our clients, paying them 18.75% per year for 4 years, and it was great for clients seeking income or growth and principal protection. The note was based on the S&P, gold, and silver, and our clients won't lose principal as long as none of the ETFs are down more than 40% 4 years from when we place the trade, and the bank guaranteeing them doesn't default. This isn't an offer because we already traded this note and structured notes aren't for everyone. But if you would like to know more about how structured notes work and what we currently have available, call us at 916-888-4000, 916-888-4000 if you'd like to learn more.
Advisory services offered through Talent Private Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The opinions voiced and information provided in this material are for general informational purposes only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft, but that's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If they find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes in your financial accounts, they'll alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that can make all the difference. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. LifeLock.com, 800-LifeLock, 1-800-LifeLock, or LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK at LifeLock.com.
Hi, this is Mark Spain, and we're hiring listing agents. Maybe your kids are self-sufficient now and you're ready to jump back into the workforce. Or perhaps you're stuck in that demanding job and the compensation just doesn't match your hard work. Are you ready for a career move that will be rewarding and earn you the high income you deserve? If you enjoy delivering great customer service and working with people, I want to talk to you. At Mark Spain Real Estate, we have all the components to make you successful as a real estate agent fast. Go to joinmarkspain.com. That's joinmarkspain.com and apply today.
That red talkback mic on the free iHeart app, it's more powerful than it looks. One tap can get you in the conversation.
You guys, are you serious?
Enter to win something amazing.
That $1,000.
Or just a request.
What up?
Try it now. Just open the free iHeart Radio app.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-511-3535, 800-511-3535, or biglou.com.
This portion of the News Junkie is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.com. Radio.
104.1. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. No Glenn Klausman today. Sorry I didn't tell you guys about that. We just got the reminder that he's up in Brimfield doing the antique thing. His wife is an interior designer, so they go up to this gigantic antique show that comes through there every year and find stuff for clients of theirs. So I just got the first wave of Facebook pictures, and I will receive 3 phonefuls by tomorrow afternoon.
That's fun.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio 104.1. I am Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is with us today, and so is Sauce Daddy.
That is true.
Chase Padgett in the next hour. He's got a big Fringe show coming up.
He does. He always has a Fringe show. He's very, very good at this. This is his bread and butter.
Why do you sound so annoyed?
Because it's my brother. And I don't...
Hasn't he supported you your entire career?
Yeah.
It's easier when you're the better one.
He has.
Oh.
It's just.
Is he really?
Well, we've always made the joke. I'll be honest with you. Chase is better. I am way cooler.
Yeah.
That's been like our little slogan.
Yeah, he is painfully talented. There's no question.
But I'm way easier to be in a car with for 9 hours.
There is no question there.
All right. I have
Chase, if you're on your way here, nothing personal.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy. I really do. I think you're an unbelievably gifted guy.
God, what was All right, I'm sure he's listening. He's on his way here. But this is my brother in a nutshell. We were at a theme park just recently, and I was with my son, I was with my mom, and I was with him. So full pageant affair.
Yeah. Full press pageant.
Okay. We order food. I look at everybody. I go, I'm going to go take my son and walk with him outside because he's a little antsy and just burning some energy right now.
Yeah, sure thing.
I go outside. I go 5 minutes by. My brother sprints, runs right up to me and goes, yo, they're calling your name. The food's ready. I'm like, go. Why didn't you get the food?
I'm not Ross.
But we're the same table.
Yeah, but I'm not Ross.
It's
what
for
if they
everyone.
But what if they ask for my ID?
Yeah.
Then it's fraudulent. Then I go to Disney jail.
It's garlic bread. It just made me laugh.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe that. He's also the person who I called for an IT question, and he gave me the answer of, like, just drop that down to negative infinity, and that fixed the problem.
Oh, no way, really?
So I don't understand him at all.
Yeah. What's this show about? I don't even. Is it a Six Guitars type show?
It is not. It is a comedy. It's more comedy than anything, but guitar is the foundation of it. I mean, he has the elevator spiel for you.
Yeah.
I don't want to butcher it, but
no, that's fine. Yeah, I can wait.
I know one thing. He's very, very good at what he does. And I'm always proud of him, which is why I think I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed of being so proud of my brother.
But, you know what, the good thing, though, I can tell you this, and this is 1,000% the truth. Here on the texting service, anytime we promote a show with Chase, whether it be Six Guitars or Hurricane, what's the other one? Oh, God.
Nashville Hurricane.
I
had to think, too.
Or the Christmas show, by the way, for even the Christmas show that he put together. Or your stand-up, nobody ever has said that they didn't get their money's worth or they weren't entertained. So both of you guys do a good job, providing the audience the pace to see you for a good time.
I can't speak for him, but I will. We take it extremely seriously.
Yeah.
I know for me, it is an absolute honor to be one reason or the reason why someone is spending maybe a date night or spending dollar bills at the bar.
Yeah. I mean, whether it be you're doing stand-up in Melbourne, people will go to the show. They will love it. They loved it when you were in Leesburg. They love it when you go to New Smyrna. And every single time we get text saying, went to the show last night, loved it.
Yeah.
And the same thing when Chase plays and we promote Chase's shows and people go see Chase, they're like, man, that was an unbelievable experience.
Well, not a bad time to let people know, Jim, Melbourne, I'm coming back. Pineapples, May 23rd.
Very nice. You guys have any IKEA stuff in your house? Are you IKEA people at all?
Yes.
Love
you do.
IKEA.
You do.
Up to the eyeballs.
Easy.
Really?
Drowning in IKEA.
I have to tell you, I have found that because the last couple of weeks I've had to put together furniture that's kind of intense. It took me like 3 hours to put one together, and I didn't mess up one time. It just took that long to do it, and I'm kind of falling in love with doing that. By the way, I don't know what it is. That's very therapeutic for me because it's like this goes there, and I can put that there, and there's no questions. Just put that right there. It's going to work, and it does. The reason I bring this up is IKEA is launching a new chair. And it is getting a ton of attention. And the reason why, they tried this back in the 90s and it ate it. It did not do well. And this is something that's been a part of IKEA's dream. And this is what they put in their own story for a while. What do you think makes the chair so unique?
It's a hammock.
It's not a hammock. It's a regular chair.
And they tried it in the 90s.
They tried doing this in the 90s, but it's a specific thing. And I bet right now in your home, there's zero question you do not have a piece of furniture like this.
So not a beanbag.
Not a beanbag.
But it's made out of...
It's not what it's made out of.
Is it shaped?
It's not how it's shaped.
Not what it's made out of, not the shape. It's got one leg.
Not one leg. It's not a balance chair.
I don't have one in my house.
You do not have it in your house. Nobody does. I would bet all of my savings that nobody in these rooms has a piece of furniture like this. I don't know anybody outside of nobody that has. You may have something that does this in your closet when guests come over.
Is it a folding chair?
No.
When guests come over,
does it have some weird thing, like a hole in the seat?
It's in the closet.
Yeah.
You didn't say no.
What?
When I said if it's got something weird in it, like a hole in the seat,
No.
the Pope chair.
No.
That's where they jangle the Pope to make sure it's a boy.
It actually has nothing in the middle of it. That's what makes it unique.
How?
Inflatable furniture.
Oh.
It's inflatable. So the chair is a steel frame, and inside the steel frame, what they've done is they've made a bladder that looks like a tire. And then they've covered that with their with a cover or something like that, and then they built the chair. And I'll show you right here real quick. This is what it looks like right here.
All right,
I'm in.
Seriously?
Yeah, it looks weirdly comfortable.
It looks weird. Now they tried this before, but the crazy thing is the bladder. People they told people to fill it up with their hair dryer. And this is great, right? Welcome to America. They did it on the hot setting.
Oh, no.
So when the air cooled,
oh, no,
it deflated, and then they had a bad valve, so the thing would just turn into a bladder. And they said most people just sit the entire thing back. And they've been working on something for about 20 years to have an inflatable chair. So now IKEA has an inflatable chair. Do you see it, by the way? Did you bring it up?
I'm looking at it.
It looks awesome.
It looks kind of cool, right?
Until
it does.
I have a feeling it looks cool, but I'm worried about the functionality.
Yeah, and I do too, and here's why.
Yeah, you get a kid on there with a pair of scissors. Bye-bye chair.
Oh, yeah.
Or a cat.
Or a cat. Yeah, exactly.
But the reason I brought the closet thing up is like most people have like an inflatable mattress that when people come over, when people come over to stay, you can blow up your mattress. It's about it can crash. And here's the thing with that. That's why I think this isn't going to work as well, because we have two really high quality inflatable mattresses.
Why two?
Well, because we got them during the hurricanes, and when my wife and I first got married, we had like no furniture. We were dead broke, dude. I'm telling you, we had pool furniture as our dining room furniture, and I'm not joking. It was bad.
Oh yeah.
So we had these inflatable mattresses from before, and they were really good quality mattresses. And I remember inflating that thing and putting the sheets on it and looking at it and like, man, I cannot wait to jump into this thing. It looks so. What is this? Like, what am I sitting on? You get in the thing and you're like, this sucks. It is not comfortable. You do not feel good. It does not feel good. You don't sleep well. It's terrible.
And then, like, if there's any bit of a leak in an inflatable bed, you just wake up and you feel like you're on top of like a giant's belly.
Oh, yeah. No, it's even worse. Like, if you're sleeping with your mate and that thing starts going down, you just slowly get folded into a person taco.
Yeah.
you just wind up, they just winds up melting you together.
It is, it's an odd feeling waking up and it's like, oh, the world is sad.
It's launching today, actually. It's called their PS 2026 Easy Chair. Now, it says it only comes in green, which is kind of weird. You'd figure they'd have more colors for the cover.
Yeah, that is weird.
They do not. It's only green. It's a lean green steel frame seat that weighs less than a microwave and can be assembled via a foot pump.
Started off like a George Foreman product.
It's exactly what it's like. It doesn't say how much it is. Did you guys see anywhere how much they're?
Yeah, you want to guess?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Tell you.
$225.
Anyone else?
$40.
40.
Anyone
it's
else?
40. It's inflatable.
I'll go 125.
You may get it because you undercut. It's $199.99.
Oh no!
wow!
I said $200.
Yeah, but if you go over Price is Right rules,
it's Josh's rules, man. You got to check the rider.
It is not Josh's rules.
Yeah, I mean when it comes
it's
to
about to be.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. We can take a little break. We'll come back in a second. Don't forget, get another keyword coming up right now. Pay attention and make sure to take it straight to realradio.fm and send it away. We'll be right back.
The Orlando Fringe is happening now, and we want to give Fringe performers the chance to promote their shows using the TalkBack feature on the free iHeartRadio app during the Jim Colbert Show. 30 seconds of radio time to tell the world why they should come see your show. Get the details at realradio.fm/fringe.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Pretty sluggish this evening right now on I-4 eastbound between Osceola Polk Line Road and World Drive. Also I-4 eastbound at 535. There's a crash there blocking the shoulder. And crews are still trying to clean up an accident blocking the right lane, Florida's Turnpike southbound before you get to 429. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
For more information about contests on this station, go to realradio.fm/rules.
Avoid the headaches of a traditional home sale and move on your timeline with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Just a simple, stress-free way to sell your home. Hi, this is Mark Spain, and our offers are the strongest in the industry. Choosing the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate is the easiest way to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Visit markspain.com to find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home and skip the hassles of cleaning and costly repairs. One of our clients, Chris, said, selling our 16-year-old home was quick thanks to the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. We avoided the stress of showings, constant cleaning, and negotiations. Their guaranteed offer was beyond what we were hoping for. I've been in the business for nearly 30 years, and I know what matters most: selling your home fast and for maximum profit. Trust the top real estate team in the U.S. and close with confidence. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be and close in as little as 21 days. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Subject to credit approval and down payment.
The time is now. It's time to get a car. It's a great time to do it. It's zero down to get one. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. Your score don't matter. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. You can get a car. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. That repo don't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to you, directly to you. You don't need money. It's zero down. Your credit is bad, and it's okay. We deal with these type of things every day. Cinco de Mayo, it's all month. It's a sale. We doing it all month. Where you don't need money, it's zero down. You can walk right in and drive right out. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. DaytonaMitsubishi.com.
Want to sell your home, but you want to make sure that it sells on your timeline? Work with the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty, and you've got options. Skip the hassles of a traditional sale and close on your home in as little as 14 days with the Nickley Group's Guaranteed Cash Offer program. Or take advantage of their Buy Before You Sell program and avoid the stress of having to sell your current home before you buy your next home. Go to thenickley.com or Google the Nickley Group.
If you want to buy or sell quickly, call Nickley.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Get this. Joey and me were supposed to go to this concert next week, right? But then something terrible happened. Joey was driving without a seatbelt. But he didn't wreck. No, he got pulled over. Now Joey has to pay for a seatbelt ticket instead of a concert ticket, and I have to go by myself. How lame is that? So Joey, if you're out there, you're an idiot. Wear your seatbelt or you'll get a ticket.
All across the country, cops are cracking down. Click it or ticket, day and night.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, deposit. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Deposit. That is your 5 o'clock keyword, DEPOSIT. Remember, we had a winner yesterday, so if you're listening to the show, you are on one. Deposit is the word. Go to realradio.fm and send that away. And guys, remember, if you're playing the game, you got to keep your phone on, keep it on your person, and answer it when it rings. And it doesn't matter what it says on the screen. It says no caller ID. It says out of the area. Whatever it says, you got to pick it up, because that, my friends, is how they tell you that you've won. So your word is deposit, DEPOSIT. Had a 6 o'clock winner last night and hoping to get another winner today. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here. Hello. And so is Ross.
It is true.
Chase Padgett coming up in just a few minutes. Next segment, we'll have Chase in for a little bit to talk about his show coming up at the Fringe and just hang out with him. Is he good to stay for the remainder of the day?
I believe so.
Very good. That'd be nice.
And, you know, jokes aside, having a brother is one of the reasons why I struggle so much with one of the questions that you had for me earlier in the show,
which is
maybe having a second child, you know, on the ways, because I know what my brother means to me.
Uh-huh.
And if I had a bad brother, I would be one and done.
Yeah.
But my brother has been so influential on me.
Yeah.
I feel so lucky and blessed that kind of turns up the chances of, like, I want my son to have that opportunity as well.
And he's a good unk, dude.
He is a good unk.
He's a good unk, man. So some climate stuff. It's kind of interesting. It has nothing. Don't freak out, everybody. I'm not going to tell you to that we're going to kill cows so they don't fart the sun closer. So relax for a second. This is just this. This is some pretty interesting data. On one day in late April, something very unusual happened. Every single one of the top 50 hottest cities in the world were in one country. All right, so you got me there? Every single one of the planet's top 50 hottest cities were in just one country. Anybody want to take a shot at where that is?
India?
India is the answer. That was tough.
Sorry.
That hot.
Yeah.
Didn't stand a chance.
Yeah. And I bring this up for one reason. I think there's a possibility within our lifetimes, maybe definitely within your lifetimes, I don't know about mine, that you're going to see some cultures go subterranean. And I'm dead serious about that. I think
there is one in Australia.
Yeah, it's already right now in India. People have almost changed their work habits where they do their work at night so that they can stay out of the heat during the day. So everything's flipping, and that's 50 cities in one country. And India really isn't that big. So when you look at like what that is, like most of the country, you know, the big cities there were so hot. One was 115 degrees in April, guys. In April, it was 115 degrees. 4 of the cities were 112. And it's not going to get better. Obviously, we kind of know that it's not going to get better. So with that said, you know, I think, and they talk about this in the story about the possibility that eventually, you know, people in that area will have to start digging and living kind of underground to deal with the heat there. And, you know, and I will tell you, man, it makes perfect sense. My house sits on a hill. So I've talked about it before. I have a basement. Half of my basement is surrounded by earth. The other half is kind of open because, like I said, I live on a hill. When you go down into my basement, you can feel the change in temperature without AC. Even in the dead of summer, my basement is manageable. If you had fans, you would easily be able to stay down there and stay pretty darn comfortable. Like with no AC in Florida. That's the closest thing I think without Arizona that we can get to what India would provide. And we have the humidity.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, man. I really do believe that. Have you guys ever seen the show Paradise?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Paradise is this very thing, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Like they found this giant cave. I don't know what it was before or whatever.
A mountain.
And they started digging and blasting out and creating a city inside of a mountain. And I'm telling you, man, I believe within our lifetime, we will see certain areas of the world and certain cultures start kind of living underground. And I mean, we've already had cultures that have done this, by the way, for protection from other people and cultures and animals, but it's happened. They just found one. Did you guys see that, by the way?
No.
They just found an entire subterranean, guy stumbled onto it, an entire subterranean village that was underground that could have held up to 1,500 people, I believe. It had air shafts, had the ability to get fresh water. It had meeting rooms, entertainment rooms, kitchens, the whole 9 yards, all carved out of rock underground.
That like really old. You're talking about like this was ancient.
Yeah, very ancient. They just kind of stumbled onto it type thing.
So we've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we've been, but again, it's different now. Now you're trying to escape the heat of the day. Back then, it was for protection from other invaders or other areas or people that you didn't know that would gladly just come in and wipe your entire village out to take your women and your stuff.
I am no expert when it comes to global warming.
Yeah.
And I understand that what I'm about to say might ruffle a couple of feathers and frost some serious flakes here. Okay. It might even fruit a couple of loops.
All right.
Whoa.
Smack some O's. I see people here. I hear you say that, and I go, oh, so what will it take for people to maybe lean a little bit more like, all right, maybe global warming might actually be happening?
Well, you know,
if we in my lifetime, if I see a country decide to go, it's too hot, we're living underground, that would kind of make me go like, all right.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest misconceptions with the climate change argument isn't that people don't believe it's changing. They don't believe why. So that's the argument. They don't believe that humans could have a possible effect on the planet's. They believe this is just another cycle of what's happening. They can't, they don't believe that it has anything to do with the Industrial Revolution or what we're doing here as a planet. They think the planet's just kind of going through a normal cycle that it's gone through a number of times over the 6 billion years or whatever it's been around.
Well, then that seems a little contradictory.
Well,
then
we also have ice drillings that show that's not true. There have been some moments in time. And matter of fact, I think we're coming out of an ice age now, are we not? If I remember right, I remember there's something of that nature where at one point we're at the end of one of these as we speak.
But because I disagree with the original opening statement there of saying that I still think people do not believe that it's just not happening.
Well,
and if they think that it's just part of the normal course that the planet goes through, then they don't believe that it's happening.
Well, I will tell you how serious it is. I mean, I just read a piece the other day in a real reputable publication that said that suggested that people who live in New Orleans should start considering in the next 7-10 years of getting the hell out of there because they believe that within the next 15 to 20 years that New Orleans will be encroached by water and it could take over the entire city to the point where they have to evacuate the city.
Because there's two different debates, right? The debate of why is global warming happening and why do you think global warming, does it even exist? Those are two separate questions, and boy, do they rub up against each other.
But we have the data. I think I think it's almost exactly 100 years ago, back in the early 1900s. I want to say 1915, 1912 in that world. If you look at the map, that was like one of the hottest years on the record for Earth was. And every record that set has been blown away by the records. Like it seems like every summer we have like the hottest summer. I think the last 2 summers have been the hottest summers on record.
And it's also this weird little. I know one thing about science, and when it comes to data, is that we're way better at it now. So when you look at all the data points that they took from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, well, you're going to have way less, let's say, hits than you do now. Because now we're taking in way more knowledge, way more data. So you're going to learn more from the data that you collect, like compared to the 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
No, I mean, seriously, they've closed a lot of field offices and a lot of research has been shut down. So the data, at least coming from the U.S. in the near future and future is, who knows how that's going to impact.
Yeah, they blew all those offices out.
Yeah.
A lot of it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of those scientists were blown out, yeah.
So maybe we're going back to the 20s, 30s.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be kind of weird, though, man. Within our lifetime, like I'm 58. I mean, I should be able to make it to 78. I should be able to.
Anyway, I believe in you.
But I mean, in 20 years, theoretically, I would get to see some cultures in like India and other Middle Eastern nations start building underground or at least some subterranean buildings so that they can use the earth to kind of insulate themselves from these temperatures that are going to, looks like, maybe continue to climb. 115 degrees in April is sketchy, man. I mean, some of those, and again, it's also one of the most polluting countries in the world. I think it's India, China, and us create the most pollution globally.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think we're second. I think China, then us, then India.
If only there was money in saving the world.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the thing is when they're. because of politics, people believe that maybe that people are doing it for money to divert government money into programs that really don't need to be funded. And that's what happens.
And I can also get on board with that. What you just said is not illogical to me. Like, there's going to be times where you try something out, it costs millions of dollars, and it probably was a critical swing and a miss.
Yeah.
But you can only have the successes by having those critical swings and misses, and it's a big ask when it comes to people's patience when millions of dollars might go to the waste.
Yeah. And completely understood. It's just like, when you look at the data and you look at the data that we have now for the heat, I think a lot of people who maybe don't buy the fact that this is a thing that's going to sustain itself, they believe this is just, again, a bubble in time. But if you look at how old the Earth is, that bubble in time could be 1,000 years.
Or longer.
I mean, your lifetime doesn't represent the width of a hair in the timeline of Earth. 6 or is it 6 billion years, Deborah?
I think so.
Something like that?
I think a huge reason why it never got on board, this is a hot take, I kind of blame a little bit on Al Gore. I wish Al Gore was just a scientist and he walked out and did that movie.
The Inconvenient Truth?
Yeah, because it immediately got politicized as one side, and there was never a shot at unity because the guy who made that movie had a D next to his name.
Well, I think Miami is actually even considering building or fortifying some seawalls around there because
they're way ahead of that. They're working with the Dutch, actually. They just built a new art museum because not only are they dealing with king tides, but they're dealing with rising sea level, and so all new construction in Miami, because the Dutch, if you don't know, and I did not know, the wooden shoes, they wore those because they were impervious to the wet.
Oh, how funny.
And they've been moving water and changing water in the Netherlands for centuries, so Miami experts traveled to Europe to meet with them to figure out how do we deal with and yet continue to grow with all this water.
And somebody just said something about Norfolk, Virginia having issues with that too because of rising seawater. And I know for a fact that if you go up to St. Augustine, they've had more floods just from king tides. We're not talking about hurricane, storm surge, or anything like that, which they can barely take it all anymore. But I think just last year alone, they had 2 king tides that washed into the city.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, again, no other elements in play there, just the tide rising so high it washes over the wall there.
97 to 99% of climate scientists agree humans are the primary cause. Every major scientific body on Earth agrees.
What do they know?
All right, 407-916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. If you missed it, deposit is your 5 o'clock keyword. That's DEPOSIT. You know what to do. Get over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Deposit's the word, guys. Go get your money. Back in a sec with Chase Padgett.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Pretty sluggish this evening right now on I-4 eastbound between Osceola Polkline Road and World Drive. Also I-4 eastbound at 535. There's a crash there blocking the shoulder. And crews are still trying to clean up an accident blocking the right lane, Florida's Turnpike southbound before you get to 429. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by Summit Racing Equipment.
Summit Racing has the parts, tools, and accessories to keep your ride summer road trip ready. You'll find everything for pre-trip maintenance and essentials like emergency roadside kits. Shop summitracing.com and enroll in the rewards program to get more power in every purchase.
Hey guys, take it from me, man. I have purchased and sold a number of homes here in Central Florida at all price ranges from $60,000 up to way more than $60,000. I got to tell you, man, I've learned one thing for sure. If you do not have a good real estate agent, a good real estate company, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. You can avoid that all just by getting on board with the Nickley Group. These guys right here are the best real estate team in all of Central Florida. They just had to update their notes because now instead of selling a house every 9 hours, they sell a house every 7 hours on average. And even better, that average gets you about 6% more for your listing than their competitors. And even better than that, they sell it twice as fast. Twice as much, 6% more money in your pocket, twice as fast. You can't beat that. And I got to tell you, if you're selling a home, that is what you got to do. If you're buying a home, again, you'll never have anybody that looks harder in the Central Florida area to find that home that checks off all the boxes for you and your family, like the Nickley Group. They even have a VIP program that has free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies. And they have that hot home, by the way. When you go to the site, click on hot homes. Those are select homes from the Nickley Group that are featured, that are great deals, and they're all over Central Florida. So just go to thenickley.com and click on hot homes and check them out. It's thenickley.com. That's NICKLEY group.com.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Does Florida care about AIDS? Somewhere in the state tonight, a mother is rationing the pills that keep her alive. On June 30th, she and 12,000 others will permanently lose access to Florida's AIDS drug program and the insurance support that keeps them healthy. After that, people start dying. Not in theory, in emergency rooms across this state. This isn't a budget problem. It's a choice. Go to ahf.org/ADAP. 1 minute could save thousands of lives.
To everyone looking for a little something extra, Delicious Rewards has officially arrived at Culver's.
With Delicious Rewards, you earn 10 points for every $1 you spend. Those points can be redeemed for free menu items. Because the more you enjoy Culver's, the more we love rewarding you for it. You'll even get special treats every now and then just for being a fan, plus a more personalized Culver's experience. Join today at culvers.com/earn and start earning points with every purchase.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious. To everyone who thinks bold burgers are worth celebrating, let our team member Isabel tell you about the Colby Jack Pub Burger at Culver's.
I could talk about this pub burger all day, but our guests said it best.
This is the best pub burger. That sauce, so good.
That's why it's back now for a limited time. Fresh beef, Wisconsin Colby Jack cheese, crispy onions, and zesty A1 pepper mayo. Let us make one for you at Culver's.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Stop. Don't pay full price. Southeast Steel just opened a Scratch and Dent Appliance Annex in downtown Orlando, where deals hit up to 80% off. Closeouts discontinued. Bring your pickup. We'll load it up. Southeast Steel, where you get the best deal.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-511-3535, 800-511-3535, or biglou.com.
Yacht Rock Radio on iHeartRadio drops anchor and goes commercial-free every weekend. Weekends were made for smooth sailing. Yacht Rock Radio's got the soundtrack. Just sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy. The smoothest soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Open the free iHeart app, search Yacht Rock, and set sail.
iHeartRadio. Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to us by wearebeyondabank.com. And buying a home in today's market can feel impossible, especially when you're competing with cash buyers. But now there's a smarter way. At wearebeyondabank.com, they offer the Buyer's Edge program. That means when you make an offer, sellers know your financing is solid, so your offer can compete with cash. And for sellers, when you get an offer from a buyer in the Buyer's Edge program from wearebeyondabank.com, you don't have to settle for a lower cash price. They even back the Buyer's Edge program with a $5,000 guarantee that your loan will close and close on time. Get the edge today, the Buyer's Edge. Visit wearebeyondabank.com. That's wearebeyondabank.com. NMLS ID number 1281698, Equal Housing and Fair Lending.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. The Jim Colbert Show returns now on Real Radio 104.1.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I hope you had a good day at work, man. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yay!
Thursday's one of those days. I mean, I think the Monsters call it Weekend Eve. And I agree with that. I think Thursday's one of those days you can kind of get hyped up. Tomorrow's your last day at work. Got a big weekend coming up, Memorial Day weekends, just a little bit away. So some good times out there, guys. Don't forget, deposit is your 5 o'clock keyword, DEPOSIT. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh.
Hello.
And Ross.
Oh, yeah.
We invite this guy in simply because he really leans on me hard for it. Really comes at me hard about this thing, guys. You guys give it up for the legend, Mr. Chase Padgett. What you say?
Hey, hello, everybody. Hello.
So cool.
Is it weird being called a legend? I mean, because we had a young lady in earlier. Her name's Chloe Greenberg. She's kind of doing our What's Happening in Orlando this weekend kind of segment. She's with the Orlando Weekly. And her first opening thing was the Fringe, right? Fringe Fest. Because she doesn't really understand our relationship with the Fringe. It's been deep for a long time and our connection. I said, as I'm walking her out, I said, you guys, you understand that, like, you know, Ross is like a Fringe legend and his brother is like a Fringe icon. Matter of fact, they're not even allowed to like compete in the Fringe anymore. They've won it so much, they're tired of them all.
Yeah, art is a contest and we won. We won. We got 1 and 2 in the Mario Kart race that is expressing your work.
I know you don't have an ego per se, but does that thing hit you like that? Like when you're able to tour on your own, you write this music, you do these things, you make these characters, and then people call you like those things. Do you think about that at all?
No, because that is like 1%. It's not even 1% of like the totality of the experience of making a career doing creative work. Because like, you make a show, you might spend weeks or months, you put in a bunch of time, sometimes you write things that aren't great. You got to refine. And by the time someone's like, man, that was really great, you've put in a lot of time. Right. Hopefully it's like, you know what, man? I believe you. I put in a lot of time on this one.
I take back the ego thing.
For me, whenever people are like, man, that was great. And I'm like, thank you. But in my mind, I'm going, that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I tried good. It's almost not like it doesn't bring me above zero, but it brings me back to zero, like neutral, like good. That's what's supposed to happen. We tried really, really hard. We focused on that one part. So it's almost like this, you can never catch it because you're always looking for the next thing.
For sure. You are always looking for, even when someone was like, whoa, that blew me away, in your performer mind, you have like, you're being gracious. Oh, thank you so much. You really need, but at the same time, you're like, this is not my best one.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, let me ask, because the one thing I marvel at is writers, people who write professionally, right? Whether it be novels, whether it be scripts, whatever the case may be, they just write professionally. I always have this image that they go to some cottage seaside and they hole up with a bunch of snacks and some wine.
Sometimes.
And they sit there for a month or months, for that matter, and type out and bang out this thing, script after script or chapter after chapter. But I never give that credit for songwriters, because all we hear when it comes to songwriters for stories is, hey, I was driving down the road, I saw this old boot on the side of the road, it reminded me of my dad's boot, and I wrote a song. You know, I mean, it seems like that inspiration is so much more.
Sometimes it's like that. Honestly, literally this morning, I didn't sleep great last night. I woke up at like 4, did some reading. 5 rolls around. I'm like, I'm just not tired. I'm just going to lay in my bed. And then with zero distractions, the opening line to the new show I want to write for this summer came to me. And then like the opening verse of the first song. And then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it is like that. But oftentimes it isn't. And
it's just you banging it out and really just kind of grinding.
You know what? There is a grind to it. There can be like a certain amount of like, this doesn't feel good. I want to have fun now. Like, but the thing that you really have to work on is, particularly now with so many distractions, is having quiet, focused, undistracted time.
Sure.
Nothing good happens when you're on your phone. You have to.
Yeah.
And what I'll do, and you can like, you don't have to be sit down or locked down in a room. Oftentimes I'll go on a big long walk around my neighborhood and just no phone. Just like, okay, put it on Do Not Disturb and just start talking into it.
And one of the other things we hear about artists that travel around a lot, like you do, I primarily get to interview musicians and comedians. When I was with the Monsters, they came in all the time and stuff. And they talked about the idea of that as well, and being on the road being such a cumbersome part of it. But the other thing they said was, it was sometimes when you get to a certain level of your career, it's that thing that becomes a job. You started out just loving playing guitar, then you're like, oh, I can make a little career of this. I can do this, right? And then next thing you know, every time you walk on stage, you're like, God, another one of these. You know, you still have to find a way to make it fun.
That's actually a gift that I think the theme park acting I used to do a lot of really gave me, because when you do the same show 7 times a day, 5 days a week for years, what you end up doing is becoming hyper aware of the micro nuances from crowd to crowd, from moment to moment, in a way that allows you to see, like, no, even when it's work, and sometimes it's work, there's still something fresh to pay attention to.
Yeah, how crazy is that? What is your show like this year?
Oh, man, it's real different than things people know me for, like Six Guitars or Nashville Hurricane. This one's called How to Play Guitar Poorly. And it's, I give you 8 lessons on how to play guitar poorly. And my whole opening bit is where I say,
did you just sit at Sam Ash for like a week? Is that what you did? And just see every chop come in there and start playing like Sweet Home?
Go ahead and play Seven Nation Army and only dum 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 for the rest of your life.
Right.
So like I talk about it in the opening act of after I do a big opening song. I'm like, you know, the guitar's really been a cornerstone of my life, and it's really given me such beautiful experiences and friendships and memories. I've been playing for 27 years now. And
dang.
For those of you who are maybe out there, maybe our listeners, but definitely people in our houses that I'm doing shows for, if you ever thought maybe I'll pick up the instrument, but never did, let me be the first to say, don't. This is an enormous waste of time. I would have so much more money if I had learned JavaScript instead of guitar. Every nerdy D&D friend I had from high school, they went the software engineering route, and they have multiple houses. I now have multiple Jimmy Buffett songs committed to memory. And that's not fun for me, okay?
No, but you're killer at parties.
Sure.
I mean, that guy isn't going to walk in there and code himself into a piece of ass.
Let me tell you something. I also have a bit about this too in the show, where I'm like, you know, when I was a young man, I thought, like, if I get really good at guitar, that'll help me with the ladies. That has never happened.
How is that possible?
Because it doesn't help you with the ladies. It helps you with men over 60. After every show I do, I'm just like, maybe tonight's the night. Someone's going to be like, hey, Fancy Fingers, you want to come back to my place? Show me what those fretting hands can do? Instead, a man with silver hair and a CPAP machine
Sorry, Jimmy.
waddles on up and is like, hey, can I corner you for 45 minutes and talk about a Telecaster I still have since 1972? Oh, I bet you'd play real good on it. You want to come back sometime?
I'm sorry. I did it once. God almighty, dude. Chill out. I did it one time.
But I talk about like what it's like to have like, you know, a real rich, deep, and proficient relationship with the instrument. But I also talk about not just how music is impacted by life, but how 2 men in particular have impacted my life through music. My dad and my high school band director, Mr. Maxwell.
Right, yeah.
And how both of them could not be more different people, but they both laid a forever imprint onto my life.
Didn't he come to one of your shows?
My God!
I think he actually came to one of the shows that I was at.
I think so. Yeah,
I think it was the Six Guitar Show.
At Dr. Phillips.
It's the one that you did the multi-camera shoot at Dr. Phillips. I remember being there, and you called him out.
Yeah,
you gave him props.
I did. That whole story is a big part of this show as well. And
now, was he the 60-year-old man that cornered you?
No. He doesn't want to talk about guitar. He just wants to talk about music, but also weightlifting because he is jacked.
He's stacked, huh?
Bro, this man is 74 years old, living the best years of his life right now because he never stopped lifting. Like, I talk about his whole imprint on me as a young man about what a masculine man's supposed to look like in a really good way. When you went into his room, his office at the band room, it was lined with trophies. Half were for band stuff. The other half were for powerlifting in his age division all across the Southeast. All he did was teach morals through music and lift a Buick. That was Mr. Maxwell. And I talk all about like reconnecting with him. And I talk about how my dad in particular, as well as Mr. Maxwell, both gave me music taste, but also music theory, and how they combined to really give me a strong foundation.
That's
early
interesting
on.
because, I only hear about your dad's golf world because, of course, I hang out with Ross and see Ross more than I see you. So I don't hear about Roger Padgett's love of music. I mean, did you experience that as well, Ross? You remember that?
Yeah, he liked music.
He loved music.
He was a big fan. I remember when we showed him Napster, and he went wild with it. He loved downloading music, and he also loved free stuff. He was a thief. He liked stealing.
Now, here's the thing, though. You have not seen this show, buddy, but like, I mean, that's literally one of the memories I have of Dad that I talk about in the show, where like, there were some strained times, but our relationship through music really got to blossom. It provided this really sacred bridge to still connect. And I talk about how like he would call out songs and musicians, and I would like download them. This was the beginning of when you could do that. And that's how I found a lot of the early influences.
What was he into?
Oh, he loved anything guitar was very prominent in. He loved country music.
I remember him specifically in his southern drawl accent going, classical gas, Chase, classical gas.
Classical gas.
He
loved classical gas.
He had a southern accent?
Oh, deep, hardcore.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He was from South Carolina.
Oh, my God. I would have never pictured that in a million years.
Oh,
really?
Chase, come over here, boy.
Oh, but he wasn't Foghorn Leghorn. He actually had like a weirdly higher pitched voice as well. I remember seeing a video of him renewing vows with our mom. And I just hadn't heard his voice in years. And I saw this video and I was like, that's his voice?
Kathy, I love you so.
I just want to say that you are as sweet tea on a Sunday evening.
way.
He was real drawly like this, and and when lisp his little S is a little bit like this.
He was like a southern Lance Bass, man.
Yeah.
Lindsey Graham, not as gay?
Yeah.
I mean, kinda.
He had a little lisp, right? Yeah.
My little ladybug.
He was Lindsey Pound.
Stop the ladybugs thing. I know.
You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
the reference.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrifying.
But no, he was like he never played music. He didn't have an ear for it, but he really loved music, especially things that guitar was really prominent in, like classical gas. Yeah. He actually saw Andres Segovia while he was a student at Wake Forest.
I'll be damned.
And it left a forever impression on him about classical guitar. And then he also loved like B.B. King, Willie Nelson, and he loved Eric Clapton. And that love is a very prominent part of the show.
So he's a blues guy because, I mean, you would think that in that wheelhouse, I mean, Skynyrd, when they came around in the late 70s, or mid and late 70s, heavy dual guitar kind of feels, lots of long involved solos and stuff like that. But that's a completely different machine than like Clapton and those guys.
Totally. No, Clapton. The thing that really stuck with me the most though was his Unplugged album. And how that album, I mean, it's like all those classic tunes, but they were arranged for acoustic vibes.
Right, yeah.
And that's what I had to learn on in my bedroom in high school.
Yeah.
So I learned, Layla. I learned Old Love. I learned Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out off that album. It's actually a classic tune from Bessie Smith, and I play it in the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I remember all those days of learning.
So Ross has a different relationship to Mike because y'all didn't see
I remember
the
it all.
learning years. You didn't hear loud da 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 da. Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Ross was in the co-pilot seat for that whole rough. If you have a young guitarist in your house and they're still alive, you're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, you are doing the Lord's work for sure. All right, so when is the first show? Where can people find out when you're playing? How many shows are there?
Totally. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. is my opener. Mom is going to be there.
Oh, that's cool. KP.
She's coming. And there's a couple of parts of the show where I'm going to be like, Mom, did you know that?
Oh, wow.
Like there's a part I tell.
Do you think she does?
I don't think she does.
This is about your dad?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
dude.
for instance,
you guys have killed her. What are you doing to her? Wait, between what Ross
she's
is
doing great. Did you say?
She's killing it.
By the way, did anyone send you the video of her doing improv at SAC on Sunday?
No.
On Mother's Day?
No.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah,
so
she performs live now.
Yeah, she's a part of the ensemble. So
cut?
it's Mother's Day. She came to both of the shows, and I was in two of the shows. So for one of the shows, we were running a little short, and I was like, hey, if we're going to do extra scenes, do an audience sound effects. And I didn't tell any of the ensemble. And I was like, hey, everybody, so the next scene we're going to do is an audience sound effects. And for this one, I want to bring up my mom. I bring her up on stage. I'm like, I give her a microphone to do all the sound effects that we're going to do a scene of. I give her the microphone, and she instantly goes, this is my weapon. I swear to God. So if you want to see, Jabba the mom.
Easy.
I mean in tone of voice. Like, she's lost 100 pounds.
Yeah,
she looks incredible.
amazing, yeah.
She's Jabba the Nun.
Yeah, Jabba the Nun, very much so. There's a part of the show where I talk about how my dad, he got a DUI in my senior year of high school, and I had senioritis real bad, so I didn't want to go to school, and he didn't have a way to get around town. So for one day a week, every week for the entirety of my last year of high school, he would call me in sick, and I would go drive him to like doctor's appointments or probation. And I'm pretty sure my mom never knew.
Wow, that's
so she's about to
awesome.
get a real fun tidbit
that's
tomorrow
great.
night at 8 p.m.
Don't give her the microphone before you do that.
This is my weapon.
It's OrlandoFringe.org.
It's OrlandoFringe.org. And I'm actually in what's called a BYOV. So it's a venue that's not run by the festival, but it's right next to the festival. It's the Renaissance Theater.
Oh, yeah, the Ren.
The Ren is such a cool spot. They produce awesome stuff year round. And they're really awesome for letting me come in and crash their space for the entirety of this festival. It's a really, really great space, really great community, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it right now.
How many total shows for the
Only 7, and we're tracking really well for ticket sales for this weekend. I also have a show on 6 p.m. on Saturday, but we're pretty close to a sellout already on that one.
And it's How to Play Guitar Badly or
How
Poorly?
to Play Guitar Poorly.
There you go. So if you go to How to Play Guitar Poorly, you'll find Chase Padgett's show. You can find out all the times right there at OrlandoFringe.org.
But smile over the irony of getting the title wrong.
Yeah. Do you have to go? Can you stick around?
I can stick around.
Yeah, if you can hang out for the rest of the show, we only have an hour and a half left. You down?
Let's do it.
Yeah,
all right,
cool.
407-916.
I'll tune that guitar that's on the wall that no one's touched in the fortnight.
407-916-1041. You can always text us 77031. Don't forget, guys, deposit. That is your 5 o'clock keyword, DEPOSIT. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. You guys load them up. It's time for trivia. Let's do that next.
AI can't feel dread or regret or existential panic. We've got that market covered. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This is 11-year NBA veteran Katina Mobley. This is what's trending from iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Staples.
Let's begin with football, where NFL fans have their second Christmas tonight when the league releases the schedules for all 32 teams. Florida football, they're turning over every stone for talented recruits, going the JUCO route to land cornerback Javier Jones this week. And the ACC wants to double the college football playoff field. Commissioner Jim Phillips says a 24-team expansion is supported by most of the league's coaches. I'm Scott Davidson.
It's Staples' 40th anniversary, and they've got deals worth celebrating. Now through May 23rd, enjoy up to 50% off. Save on paper, chairs, custom print, balloons, and more. 4 decades in business deserves some seriously smart savings. Staples, that was easy.
Guys, Steel for sure is the #1 brand in gas-powered landscaping equipment. Right now, you can find it at your local Tools Ace Hardware. From homeowner to professional, Steel is the perfect zero-turn mower for you and your landscaping needs. And how about this? 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Steel mowers and on any additional Steel tools as well. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained techs in their stores ready to service and repair your Steel equipment every single day. It's Steel zero-turn mowers, now available in-store at 12 Tools Ace Hardware locations. Find your tools today at toolsacehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
Orlando, this is your last chance to see the Storm at home in the regular season. Friday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. The Orlando Storm take on the DC Defenders at the Inter & Co Stadium. It's Hats Off to the Heroes Night as we honor the brave men and women who serve our community and our country. Be there for hard-hitting football, a playoff push, and an electric Friday night under the lights. Plus, the first 5,000 fans get a free Orlando Storm hat. Tickets start at just $16. Get yours now at UFLstorm.com. That's UFLstorm.com. Join the Storm. Experience the chaos.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday?
No!
Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
It's the perfect day. You're just driving along, listening to your favorite music. The window's down. There's a cool breeze. Life is good. But wait, hold on a second. You're not wearing a seatbelt? You'd better put that on before that... Uh-oh, too late. Cops everywhere are stepping up enforcement, so you'd better buckle up or you will get caught. Sorry to ruin your day. Click it or ticket.
Funded by the Florida Department of Transportation.
Whether it's that check engine light, those streaky wipers, or that DIY fix you've been putting off, now is the time to visit Advance Auto Parts, your first stop for parts, service, and reliability. From quick fixes to big jobs, we've got you covered. Need a new battery, brakes, wipers, oil? Everything you need is right here, along with people who really know cars. With Advance, you can always count on fast, friendly, and dependable service. Never settle for anything less. Visit Advance Auto Parts today.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. Download a free home buyer's guide at thenicklygroup.com.
You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here as well.
Yo.
And Ross is as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Chase is as well. Yo. That's a whole bunch. We got a basketball team going. Who's got the prizes today?
Oh, you know who's got the
Let's
prizes
do it
today.
then.
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Chew, chew.
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
Nailed it. Today, in the Pinky Sack, you can win a pair of
Pink
tickets.
sack. Oh, that felt dirty.
It hurts a little bit.
The pink sack.
I don't love it, but we're juggling
All right.
today.
Oh, I'm familiar.
You can win a pair of tickets to Jim Brewer at the Plaza Live on May 23rd.
So that means back to you, a clickety clack.
Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's go right off top.
Number 1, James.
Yeah.
James, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How you doing?
Doing good, buddy. Want to play a little game with us?
Sure do.
Let's do it. All right, buddy, here we go. This is a very easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true, dude.
What?
It's not true. I'm trying to fool you. But if you can find that, I will send you over to Josh, and he will pick something out of his pinky sack.
That's
for
right,
you.
buddy.
That's right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1944, American director, screenwriter, and producer. He's the wealthiest producer and director in Hollywood. He created 2 of the most successful and iconic film franchises in America's cinema history.
George Lucas.
George Lucas is the answer.
Nice.
That's right. George Lucas was born on this day. Here are 3 fun facts about George and 1 lost arc of a lie.
Oh, I see what you did.
All right, buddy. These are about George Lucas. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, George wanted to be an Air Force pilot, but he had too many speeding tickets. Number 2, George loves playing Dungeons and Dragons. Number 3, he was not only a roommate of Steven Spielberg, he was also roomies with director Ron Howard. Or lastly, his full name is George Walton Lucas Jr. Which of those is a lie?
Let's go 1.
No, that's absolutely true. He did want to go in the Air Force, but he couldn't get in because he had too many speeding tickets.
No way.
100% true. It's so crazy, too.
Kind of the most badass reason why
Yeah, I mean,
not to get into the Air
right,
Force.
way better than syphilis.
The need for speed was too high.
All right, Deb, 2, 3, or 5?
Let's go 3.
3 sounds good. Let's go with Andrew. Andrew, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good, buddy. We're talking about George Lucas here. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, George loves playing Dungeons and Dragons. Number 2, he was not only a roommate of Steven Spielberg, he was also roomies with director Ron Howard. Or lastly, his full name is George Walton Lucas Jr.
Number 1.
That's the one, buddy. You're a winner. There you go. I thought I was going to get some nerd action there, but fail. Just a big fail there. All right, put you on hold, Andrew. They got you covered there. Josh will get you in 1 second, get you your
buddy.
prize. I don't even know if he likes it. I just didn't have a good answer, so I did that one. He was a roommate of Steven Spielberg, and he was roommates with Ron Howard. I think that's where the American Graffiti connection kind of hooked up.
Okay, yeah.
And then he was also roommates at the same time with the guy who directed the movie Grease with John Travolta.
Yeah.
His full name.
Who did that?
It's Josh. His
Who
full
knows?
name is George Walton Lucas Jr. And here's a couple other things you may not know about George Lucas before we get to the top of the hour. Get some Ross thoughts.
I want to know these facts that I really respect George Lucas.
All right, here we go. You ready? He actually, when he was young, he wanted to be a race car driver. That was his real dream. The pilot thing came after this because when he was a senior in high school, he was actually almost killed in a terrible car accident, which kind of blew away his idea of wanting to be a race car driver.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
If that car accident happens a little bit more hard
Yeah,
and
yeah,
we lose
yeah.
George Lucas. Wow.
Why do you think he sold the rights to Star Wars? He didn't have to do this.
I think it was because it was $4 billion up top.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
It is $4 billion up top, no question. But that's not the reason.
Okay.
It wasn't for the money.
Whoa.
It's the craziest reason ever, really.
Okay.
He was tired?
I was going to say,
He sold his rights to Star Wars because he felt guilty for the money that they lost on Red Tails and Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Really?
He felt so guilty because the studios lost money on those. He sold his rights to Star Wars and basically said, somebody else should be doing this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And
Whoa.
that's why he sold it.
Damn.
The humility
Yeah,
it takes. Most people do
No,
not
seriously.
pull that ripcord.
No. George does not like directing. He only does it. Matter of fact, a couple of his movies, he just couldn't find anybody else to do the job, so he started doing it. And the actors that work with him, we just talked about this the other day when we did May the 4th, the Star Wars thing, that they actually made fun of him because the only thing he would give as direction was more intense, faster. So much so that the cast started making signs and to goof on him. So when he would give the direction, they'd put the signs up, more intense, faster, like it was a football game.
Yeah.
And then lastly here, what year do you think he opened Industrial Light and Magic?
Ooh, 1970.
1975
is the answer on the number.
Is it?
Wow. Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? I didn't know they were around that long because I wasn't aware that it was Industrial Light and Magic that did all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
They literally built that company to create Star Wars and then did some other stuff too.
Circling back to the director fun fact that he doesn't like directing, it's also because he's not, like you said, he's not very good at it.
Yeah.
That's kind of well known. And Empire Strikes Back is looked at as the most influential cornerstone in all of cinema history, right? Luke, I Am Your Father.
Yeah,
one of them, yeah.
He was not the director of
Correct.
that movie.
Wow.
Yeah, it was somebody else. And I believe that was the case for Return of the Jedi as well. I don't think he was the director. He only directed the very first one.
How who do you think Darth Vader was built off of? Well, who influenced that? Because we know that his dog influenced Chewbacca, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he has an Alaskan Malamute, I think, and that is the dog that inspired him to be to create Chewbacca, and the dog's name is Indiana.
Oh, cool.
Indiana Jones.
Okay, but who influenced Vader?
Yeah.
A teacher.
I'm gonna go with like
it's not a person. It's another character from another universe.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's like one of those classic pulp comics, like Man from Outer Space, like one of those like aliens showing up kind of vibe.
I think it was Dr. Doom.
Oh,
yeah. Is Dr. Doom a Marvel guy?
That tracks.
Yeah. I think he was inspired by Dr. Doom from Marvel because it was all bad, Dr. Doom, and he kind of did his own iteration of what Dr. Doom would be like in his movie.
That's awesome.
He borrowed from a lot of stuff to make this
For
movie.
sure.
It's kind of wild.
Look at the Jedi. They're Buddhist Shaolin monks.
Yeah. I mean, when you go around and you look at the characters and you hear what he kind of drew from to create all this imagery from Star Wars, it's kind of wild, dude. It literally kind of feels like we could have sat in a room and figured this out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, hey, throwing some stuff around, but they did it in 77 when nobody else was doing it. I saw the movie when it opened. You know, and the scroll of the words is them dragging a camera backwards across a piece of paper with the words written on them. There's no magical programming or anything like that. It couldn't be more rudimentary.
For sure. Now, when you saw it, how old were you?
I was in 77. I was 10.
Okay. So, I mean, your prime window for getting your mind blown open.
Couldn't even imagine it. I remember watching the trash compactor thing and losing my mind because I would immediately inject myself into that scene, and it looked so harrowing. Yeah, it was one of the best movies I've ever. And of course, and Indiana Jones. The Lost Ark was also. I mean, when you talk about those movies coming out within just a few years of each other, it was just mind blown city, man.
One of my favorite Star Wars facts is that so nothing even close to existed close to Star Wars before Star Wars, right? It was so foreign. So everyone on set was like, I don't think this is going to work.
This is going to bomb, dude.
This looks so stupid.
If you remember, when I did the May the 4th thing, he and Spielberg hauled ass. They didn't even go to the premiere because they thought it was going to bomb, and they didn't want to hear people ragging on the movie. And when they were on vacation getting away from Star Wars, they wrote Raiders.
I believe I heard somewhere where like the studio that was making it, when they finally inked the deal and they started seeing production, they were like, oh, this is a huge mistake. We don't want anything to do with this. And they just let George Lucas have the merchandise rights.
And even better, they thought they screwed him over. They thought they got over on him. And the instant it went out, he became an overnight millionaire because of the figurines and all the marketing.
My brother had all of them.
Which they gave him. And really, that's where he made all of his money, on the marketing and the products of the Star Wars stuff. And there was another very interesting thing about that as well.
I learned recently that when E.T. In the movie Extraterrestrial, when he approaches the kid who's dressed up as Yoda, that there's actually a connection between the race of aliens that E.T. belongs to and Yoda, and
that is cool. If you look closely in one of the prequel movies,
there's like a council about
there's
the
a council.
taxation.
The Senate.
Yes,
there are ETs.
Yeah, exactly.
in that shot over there.
And apparently in the book, there's like they're called Asogians or something like that.
Yes, Deb Roberts. Yes.
I think some nerd jeans are sweating out there right now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It's not sweat.
And then lastly, if you want to read some of the funniest stuff about this movie, read the letters that Sir Alec Guinness wrote his wife and friends.
Yes.
When he was on the set of Star Wars. It was unbelievable. Dude, he is going off on what he thinks is going to be the worst thing he ever did in his career. But then Lucas came back later and said it was Sir Alec Guinness that actually made the movie better because he was mad that it wasn't more serious because he thought that they should take it more seriously.
Yeah.
And he actually got the cast together and said, guys, we're in a movie. Like you should take this seriously, really get into these characters. And Lucas gives him credit for really bringing the level of acting up in the movie because he basically bitched out the cast.
Yeah, because
That's so cool.
Because it wasn't George himself.
Yeah, right,
He's already on record like, I hate directing.
You know what? One of the coolest, speaking of like internal journals and letters and whatnot, of Star Wars writing I ever encountered. This was like printed out from the internet. It was fan fiction, and it was in the green room at one of the shows I used to do at Universal many years ago. And I was like, what is this? I just started flipping through it. It is it's a fan fiction of Darth Vader's internal like journal, like his logs.
Oh, that's funny.
But like
his blog space.
It's his blog. It's Darth Vader's blog, but it's once again completely serious.
That's great.
And he just like starts walking Vader through the unseen story points that like actually start turning him away from the dark side and to embrace his son.
That's crazy.
In like this arc that is just awesome.
That's awesome. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Got a fresh keyword for you in a second. Some Ross thoughts right after this.
It's back. The 2026 Orlando International Fringe Theater Festival, happening now through May 25th in Lock Haven Park. Tickets and buttons available now at orlandofringe.org.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Crews working on an accident blocking the right lane on 417 northbound before you get to Lake Nona. Tap in the brakes, Florida's Turnpike southbound between Orange Blossom Trail and Clay Wally. Also, lots of company on I-4 westbound between Princeton Street, South Street. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at truegreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Get ready for the ultimate summer festival experience happening on the Space Coast. Merritt Island Fest is back June 6th and 7th at the Merritt Island Veterans Amphitheater. Saturday night, feel the reggae, blues, and Hawaiian soul of Landon McNamara. Then Sunday, the legendary Inner Circle takes the stage. Plus live music, food, vendors, a surf expo, arts and crafts, and so much more. 2 nights, one unforgettable festival. June 6th and 7th. Get your tickets and info at MerrittIslandFest.com. That's MerrittIslandFest.com. Don't miss it. Space Coast, this summer's gonna be good.
Buying a home in today's market can feel impossible, especially when you're competing with cash buyers. But now there's a smarter way. With WeAreBeyondABank.com, you can become a certified home buyer. Now that means when you make an offer, sellers know your financing is solid, so your offer can compete with cash. And for sellers, when you have a certified buyer offer, that means you don't have to settle for a lower cash price. WeAreBeyondABank.com backs their certification with a $5,000 guarantee. Your loan will close and close on time. Like us on Facebook, and you could win an Amazon gift card from WeAreBeyondABank.com. That's WeAreBeyondABank.com. They can help you find the home of your dreams. Visit WeAreBeyondABank.com. Lender number 1281698.
At TK Law, we do divorce differently. You've heard the saying, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. It's true in life and it's true in divorce. A friendly lawyer doesn't mean a weak lawyer. It means a lawyer who actually helps you resolve your case faster, smarter, and with less drama. Collaborative divorce, we do that. Drama-free, we will try. Traffic, well, sorry, we're lawyers, not magicians. Visit onefirmforlife.com. Let's clear the road ahead. TK Law. One firm for life.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. We've got 3 metro locations, meaning we have 3 times the inventory. All priced clearly online with Greenway all-in pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. No games, no additional fees, just total transparency. And that goes for your trade-in too. At Greenway Kia, over 40 dealerships bid for your trade, so you can be confident you're getting the best value possible for your trade-in. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Negative equity refinance. Expires 6/5/26.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay and Adventure Island. Discover our largest, most immersive animal habitat, the all-new Lion and Hyena Ridge. Opening soon. Feel the rush on 8 thrilling coasters and splash into endless adventure at Tampa's largest water park. With seasonal events and fun all year long, there's always something new to experience. 2 parks, twice the fun. Only at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay and Adventure Island. Save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our Memorial Day sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Looking for insane appliance deals? Find them at Southeast Steel's Scratch and Dent Annex in downtown Orlando. Score closeouts and discontinued models up to 80% off. Bring your truck. We'll load it up. Southeast Steel, where you get the best deal.
Sell your home fast and for the most money with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life. In Office Orlando.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break, a nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life, our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, orlandonissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
Hey guys, do you want male performance in the bedroom and do you want it now? Get it in 47 seconds or less. For the first time, you can have instant male enhancement. Introducing Nox 47, the topical male enhancement that works in 47 seconds or less. Satisfaction guaranteed. Finally, after years of scientific research, our proprietary formula will allow you to perform in the bedroom like never before. Just imagine that little blue pill on steroids. No reason to settle and wait when you can get instant performance now. Forget about pills and potions that make you wait hours or up to 30 days to work. That's yesterday's news. Nox 47 is brand new. The hottest thing for men. And you don't need a prescription. Call now and get your free supply for a limited time.
Find out how to get Nox 47 for free. Call now, 800-480-8115. That's 800-480-8115. Free bottles for a limited time. Call 800-480-8115. That's 800-480-8115.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime, one dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Win $25,000 in free impact windows from Maurice Windows. Text TRUST to 20129.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. WIN. W-I-N. WIN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
So apparently Facebook is still a thing? Search gym members and join our group.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate that as we do every single day. WIN, W-I-N. That is your 6 o'clock keyword. Go over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. WIN, guys, that is excuse me, your 6 o'clock keyword. Go get that money, guys. That's the word.
Get it.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here as well.
Hey.
Chase Padgett join us.
Yo.
And Ross got some thoughts. Let's get them.
Open them up.
It's weird.
Shoot the gap.
It's funny.
The gap will be shot.
Sometimes.
Welcome back.
It's Ross.
Mills Air.
Spelled like sauce.
I said bird.
It's Ross Thoughts.
Because I called Mills Air.
Yeah, they're great, man.
Because Mills Air is who is in this atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
I called up Mills. They swung by, made sure everything was good. They said 2 thumbs up. I was like, God dang, man, whatever you guys did is perfect.
That's what it's all about. That preventive maintenance plan is an absolute must. Right now's the time to do it, too.
I have an amazing carrier unit. I needed AC help. They provided it and some. Thank you, Mills Air, for also sponsoring today's Ross Thoughts. And your main Ross thought is, Jim, you should be proud of me.
Oh.
You will be proud of me.
Uh-huh.
I mean, do you think I'm not?
You're about to be more proud.
Well, you just assume that I am. Okay, good.
Going back to the first one.
Okay, very nice.
You're about to be proud of me.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So that was fun.
Big day.
Yeah, big day. So one of my best friends, right? He's also on the podcast Good Sauce with Ross and Joel. His name is Nico, and he used to be a door-to-door salesman. And years ago, he told me, because I was venting to him, like, man, dude, I like my house, but I get a lot of door-to-door salesmen. And he goes, brother, I got you. This is how you get out of every door-to-door salesman interaction.
This could be anything.
He goes, they're going to ask you, right? He even starts off by going, they're going to ask you if you're the homeowner. You got to lie and say no. Do not say you're the homeowner.
That's brilliant.
Say that you rent. They're not here right now. And guess what? I can't do anything. Door-to-door salespeople can't do anything past that.
Wow. What a cheat code that is. Never thought about that.
That was his training when he was doing it, is that whenever he knocked on a door, he would ask who's the homeowner. Is the homeowner here? And then if their response was, no, I'm just a renter, it's like, well, we can't.
That's so much easier than answering the door with a shotgun.
Yeah, right? I get a lot of door-to-door knocks in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because I have a, what do you say? No, HOA. Because 5 houses down, there's a house with 40 to 50 cats. It shows.
And the cars parked in the yard.
Multiple. One of them doesn't even work.
Oh, man.
I'd say I lied. It's a little bit further than 5, but it's in the neighborhood. Where I'm going with this, though, is that I've been living by that rule. Knock, knock, knock. Are you the homeowner? No, I'm the renter, and it's always gone well.
Uh-oh.
Until the last door-to-door salesman that I had, right? So, first of all, do you mind door-to-door? I don't think,
No,
Jim.
I don't. I just don't even go up there.
Yeah,
I just don't even. I act like it's not even happening.
You just look at them.
Yeah,
It's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. If you don't move, they can't see you.
Right, exactly. Sometimes I'll open the door and just stare at them and just go.
What are you doing?
I actually did that one time.
Just stare at them?
A guy was like, hey, we're canvassing for donations for local ecology. And I literally went, oh, cool. And then I just looked at him. And then I imagined if he just wasn't there, and I froze. I froze. And he went, hey, you okay, man?
Is everything good? Yeah.
And I didn't do anything.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
that's great.
blankly stared into nothingness.
That's what
and
you
he
do.
just, and it shook, it really rattled him.
They don't know what to do.
And then he just like stepped away. And as he walked away, I didn't move. He just looked back and just went,
What are you talking about? Like, yeah, it really rattled him. Duh. A guy just froze in front of him mid-conversation until he left.
So this also works.
A guy's backing away slowly going, I guess I'll just keep this water filter.
So I get a knock, knock, knock. I open up the door. It's this woman. She's wearing a shirt. It's a uniform. There's a company on the shirt.
Okay.
But I see her car behind her, and there's no logo on the car. I feel like that's important because if there's a logo on the car, then it's way more official.
Right, yeah, I agree with that.
No logo on the car. I'm like, maybe this is a wrong Uber Eats.
Right.
You know, like, I don't know what the situation is. I have no wifey with me. I'm looking after 3 dogs and a baby at the time of the knock.
Great Tom Selleck movie.
I'm dog sitting as well. Knock, knock, knock. Open up the door. One dog immediately jets a neck out. I slam my shin up against the dog. Like, not I say slam, but like I pin the dog. I'm like, no. I'm playing like this weird game of like
Twister.
I have a baby in one hand, dog up against the door frame, trying to really look as busy as I possibly can be.
Doesn't matter.
To
fishing for some sympathy.
Yeah, to just move on. I can't help out right now. I'm way too busy, right? That's what I'm trying to show. She goes, I'm here for, and I go, I'm sorry, just to jump ahead of this. I go, I'm not the homeowner. I am the renter. But because I'm holding the baby, because I've got the dog, I don't get the mental chance to lie appropriately.
No.
So it comes off like, hey, just let you know, I don't own this place. I'm the renter.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so she picks up on, he's just saying this little script.
Mm-hmm.
And now...
Listen to that from your brother.
Right? So now she knows I'm lying. I just lied. Like, now we have this weird small talk dance.
Right.
We're about 3 shades away from being actually who we really are.
Right.
Because you don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be doing this. I just lied. Now you're funneling into another lie of me not being a homeowner. So once I double down on that and I'm struggling and we're caught in this web of confusion, she goes, it's okay. Just letting you know though, don't use your water for the next till 8 p.m. And then and then leaves.
Oh no.
What?
She was with the city?
Yeah. Or the county.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I think you're going to be proud of me, Jim. I don't believe her.
So you fed your kid water that could have killed it?
You didn't boil
amoebas in it?
I didn't. Okay, so maybe you're not going to be that proud.
No. So you didn't buy it.
I didn't buy it.
That's kind of ballsy for her to do something like that.
Because, and here's the reason why. Because I think she lied. She fought fire with fire. She knew that I was the homeowner, but I wasn't going to give in.
Okay.
So now she goes, well, all right, if you're not going to show me the amount of respect, I'm going to show you the same level of respect. So she goes, don't drink your water till 8 p.m. Mind you, if they were with the city, there's a logo on the car, right?
Yeah, there would definitely be a logo on the car. She would definitely have like a city or county emblem on their.
There's a company on the uniform.
When did this happen?
This happened a handful of days ago. Monday?
Yeah. Definitely would have been a county thing. It would have been a company county car. There's no randos, I believe, driving around like doing county business. I don't believe that happened.
And I think this is also worth pointing out is that she said to not drink my water till 8 p.m. as she was walking away.
Oh, dude, that's dirty. Do you remember the company she had on her shirt?
No, I don't.
Oh, dog, I'd be all over that.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I just was the Orlando Fringe Festival.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible, man.
Right?
I think I would have gotten a little aggro with that.
That's why I got a little aggro.
I think I would have been I'd be like, what? I would have shut that door, closed the dog's head in it, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's going on with you? I mean, you can't do this. What are you doing? Who are you? Where are you from?
And guess what? I drank that water.
Good for you.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
It is, by the way, I think she was on to something.
Yeah.
It was something was kind of wrong with the water, and it kind of got a little bit better close to 8 o'clock. But
really?
To me, that's almost irrelevant.
Can I tell you what my favorite part of the story is? You kept the dog's identity anonymous. We all know it's Hazel.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is.
Zelda's not zipping to the door anymore.
No.
The Hazel bub.
I've got one dog that is Spry and another one that is Try.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun to rhyme. All right. Those are your Ross thoughts brought to you by Mills Air. And throwing this out here, Jim, though, be proud.
I'm proud of you.
I fought fire with, I was like, no, she's lying.
And you're fighting fire with fire, and it's odd. She's telling you not to use the water.
It's just this perfect yin-yang circle of awesomeness. Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out. Peace.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Win is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's WIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
Expect some heavy delays. There is an accident that's blocking 3 right lanes, Greenway northbound before you get to Lake Nona Boulevard. Also a slow ride, Florida Turnpike southbound between Orange Blossom and Clay Wally. Accident blocking the right lane, I-4 eastbound before Maitland Boulevard, and stop and go I-4 westbound between 535 and 27. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Man, there's certainly no question that when you have plumbing problems, your entire house will come to a screaming halt. That means no showers, no flushing toilets, no working sinks. It sucks. It's the worst. And that, my friends, is why it's always super smart to have a reputable plumbing company on call, and it's easy for me. That is Modern Plumbing Industries. These guys have completely blown me away over the last 3 or 4 months. Their service is absolutely insanely good. Their prices are incredibly awesome, and they are really, really pleasant people to deal with. From houses to high rises, they can do it all. They are employee owned and been in business since 1975. All plumbing issues, gas issues, water heaters, and so much more. And when you book your appointment, please mention the Jim Colbert Show. Get that $50 discount. But they also have other deals as well. Free water heater flush with any service call, or $200 off any water heater installation. So book your appointment today. It's 407-327-6000, or find them online at modernpi.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Looking for a workout that doesn't feel like a workout? At Crush Yard, wellness is all about movement, connection, and fun, no matter your skill level. Whether you've never picked up a paddle or you play every week, pickleball gets your body moving and your stress levels down. Adding great food, refreshing drinks, and a social atmosphere, and it's wellness you actually want to show up for. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
Here's a question. How many brokers does it take to insure your business? If you're like most business owners, the answer is way too many. Multiple policies, multiple applications, and no clear view of how it all fits together. And when questions come up, it's not easy to get the clarity you need. Supersure changes that. One broker for all your business insurance, backed by the team that works for you year-round, not just for renewal. And if you've ever stared at a policy just wondering what it actually covers, Supersure has a fine print fax tool that translates the legal jargon into plain English so you can understand it. And now you know what's covered and what's not. Right now, you can go to supershore.com and get a full report on your current policies with no obligation. Find out if you're overinsured, underinsured, or somewhere in between. Go to supershore.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. Go to supershore.com. That's supershore.com.
Paid for by Supershore Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
Dan Dennis here. Look, I don't need an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Orlando attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every single day, and it's awful. So do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on Real Radio. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
When you've got a one-track mind, you go where the cravings take you.
Welcome to Racetrack.
Breakfast that satisfies. Snacks that sing. Drinks that refresh. It's a stop that pulls you in. We don't blame you for having a one-track mind, because once you stop at Racetrack, no other stop will do.
Same time tomorrow?
You know it. Racetrack. Whatever gets you going.
On Plus Nicotine Pouches present Comfort Chronicles. A 10 o'clock tea time. How comfortable. You show up in stretchy shorts, a breathable tee, and maybe no socks. Let the dogs breathe. While others sweat in pleated khakis, you're in your comfort zone bombing drives. And in your pocket, On Plus Nicotine Pouches. The softest pouch on the planet. Buy a can at onnicotine.com. Products for tobacco consumers 21 years of age or older. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
When it comes to the floors in your home, Trust them to no one other than Corey from Core Flooring Center. Over 20 years of experience in the flooring industry. Core Flooring has a huge selection of made in the USA waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, wood flooring, carpeting, and more. Plus, you get a lifetime installation warranty. They did 2 rooms in my home, and I absolutely love the finished product. Plus, Core Flooring has a best price guarantee on all installed projects. Bring Corey a quote, he guarantees to beat it. So when it comes to the floors in your home, go see Corey at Core Flooring Center. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-511-3535, 800-511-3535, or biglou.com.
Hello, I'm Robert Smigel. I did lots of things. Cartoons on SNL, Conan stuff, Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, some movies. But now I'm past my peak. So I'm hosting a podcast, Humor Me with Robert Smigel and Friends. Each week, me and my favorite comedians, writers, and whatnots help regular people just like you, presuming you're regular, who have some project or task that they'd like us to help make funnier.
Search Humor Me on iHeartRadio, America's #1 podcast network, and the Webby Podcast Company of the Year.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Obviously, this is why YouTube was created. Obviously, at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
That's right, guys. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show right here on Real Radio 104.1. We always thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that greatly. I am Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh is here as well.
Hi.
Ross.
It's true.
And the great Chase Paget. That
I
would be
go
at
by
the
Chase the Builder now?
Chase the Builder, right? Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
No,
it's
you're
not a good move.
I do not. Let me be very clear. Let me be very clear.
OrlandoFringe.org. Check out Chase's show. Learn to play the guitar poorly.
How to play guitar poorly.
How to play guitar poorly.
You can also just type in my name in the search bar of the website. It's Chase Paget, How to Play Guitar
There
Poorly.
you go. It'll take you to all the shows, and very affordable shows. These shows are all handwritten and hand performed by a Fringe legend. So if you want to check that out, do that for sure. Also, want to remind you of this. I got a text from Russ this morning from the Monsters of the Morning. He said, "Hey, look, let everybody know tomorrow is going to be it's going to be Russ and Bo and Angel tomorrow." So it's like an old throwback to the old days of the Russ and Bo show before it was even the Monsters in the Morning. So they're doing all that tomorrow on the Monsters. So if you want to check that out, go check those guys out tomorrow. They're throwing it way back, like way back.
Way back.
Back to the mid-'90s back. So that'll be happening tomorrow on the Monsters in the Morning. All right, 407-916-1041. Your 6 o'clock keyword is win, W-I-N. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000.
Yeah, we had someone win last night at 6,
That's
so
right.
we'd like to repeat that.
Faux show. Hey, have you guys ever heard of moral OCD?
Moral OCD? No.
Moral OCD.
I am intrigued.
You are intrigued, are you? I was
off
equally
rip-
intrigued when I saw this as a headline.
Off rip, it feels like something that I might align with, just off of those words.
Okay, so let me ask you, what do you think that means? What do you think when I say, do you have moral OCD? What do you think I'm asking you?
I think you're talking about a problematic compulsion to do what you think is the right thing. So, like, I'm going to volunteer at a soup kitchen until I get kicked out of my place because I didn't actually make money to pay my rent.
Interesting. What do you think, Ross?
That you have this really not high standard, but specific standard that you can project onto other people that when it isn't met, it makes you kind of like tick out a little bit.
Yeah. How about you, Josh?
Yeah, I'd imagine it makes you a pedantic person, just super rigid with your guidelines, and you expect everyone else to follow along.
And super judgy as well.
That too.
It says here it is basically a fear and the constant worry if you're a bad person.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Sure.
It is a constant obsessive compulsive disorder known as moral scrupulosity. Oh God, I killed that.
Hell of a word.
Or what they call,
I'm really proud of you.
What they call moral OCD. It says it's constantly asking yourself, am I a bad person because I blank? Am I a bad person because I did this or that, or because I don't do this? Like Chase was saying, like I don't go and volunteer at soup kitchens, or I don't do anything to help. And I know people who do. Does that make me a bad person? But the OCD aspect of it doesn't let you just go, nah, I'm good. I'll do it next week. It doesn't do that. It's like you constantly sit and dwell on the fact that you aren't living up to what you think you should be and other people are. It's your moral OCD.
I everything that you just said, I can basically sign up for, except for that one part where you said other people are.
Well, I mean, that's just an example of one person that would look around and see that, because, we have somebody that's part of our group and they do some amazing stuff. They go to soup kitchens, they go hand out, they find blankets for the homeless, and I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do any of this. I mean, I provide money. I donate to charities and stuff, but I don't go out and do the physical stuff of finding blankets and taking it to people when they need them. I don't do that. But I don't have a moral OCD thing for that, because I do other things that make up for maybe that what I don't do.
Well, for me, I can fall victim of always trying to make sure that I'm not a bad person, or always thinking that I am a bad person, and because of who I am comparing that to, which is what I think and who I think I can be. So
that's just you thinking you're not living up to your own potential.
Yes,
like morally.
But is that not aligning up to what this is, kind of?
Yeah, dude, but I don't see anybody in these rooms dealing with any of this stuff. I mean, everybody in these rooms are pretty good people. Right? I mean, we kind of keep it together, right?
Well,
yeah. I do admonish myself for not doing more.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I think we're good people because we're so afraid of being, like, we're so on top of not being bad.
But I always think of that saying, that the path to hell is
lined with good intentions.
Yep, paved in good intentions. And I always think, like, all those times I think, like, I'm going to get clothes and take those in, or, I missed the mail carrier's food drive this past week, and I even did a news story on it.
Well, here's the thing, though. If you're
and I'm Catholic, so I already figured that.
Oh no,
I have been guilty of doing good things for other people. That when I look back on it, I'm like, oh, but the time I spent doing that, I actually misallocated my time and resources, and it actually sent me back. So I kind of feel like it's in a way like going to the gym. Like, what's the best workout? The one that you do consistently. What's the act of goodness that's best? The one you do consistently.
Right, yeah. That's a very good way to put it. That's
well, then drink and smoke. I'm a champ.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And by the way, you mentioned something that's very important to this that comes in a little bit later. What was that word you just said? You are a
Catholic.
That's right. Because religion has a big play in this. People who have, deep rooted faith, they deal with this more than anybody.
Yeah, they might think they don't tithe enough,
right?
Or
they don't live up to God's image enough. Right. They deal with that a lot, and it turns into a physical obsession as well.
I have my own personal theory about why I have this foundation of, like, don't be bad, and this is, let me just say it bluntly, got kicked out of school. 5 days later, my dad died. So, like.
You have that correlation of when I'm bad, something bad happens.
I think subconsciously.
It's very natural. Yeah, it's very natural.
Like, as an adult, I can honestly look at you guys and go, that's illogical and silly and stupid.
Not really.
Well, like, I don't think that.
No, but it was formed in childhood.
Yeah. But, like, the one time I got in immense trouble where, like, I really let everyone in my family down, and I'm getting kicked out of a public school, and I won't tell that story all over again.
Yeah.
But that was...
I thought you were going to say Publix, and I was never going to talk to you again.
That was so bad and made such an impact that I made a promise to myself to never get in trouble ever again.
Yeah.
to the point of where I'm paranoid about getting in trouble ever once again.
One of the examples they give is kind of fascinating. It says, perhaps after an interaction at work, you made somebody feel bad, or you think you did, right? So when you go home, the obsession manifests itself like this. You actually call your mom. You explain the situation to your mother, right? The situation where you think you hurt someone's feelings, and you wait for your mom to react, to see if your mother reacts with disappointment or to tell you it's not a big deal, because you want that clearance that you weren't a bad person at that time. And that never ends. It never ends. That could be any interaction you have for the people who have the OC. It says like this. It says it could also look like undoing behaviors because it says that, which means trying to do something really good to make up for any bad or immoral thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
So if you do
never ending,
if you do something that you think, oh man, I was at a friend's house and I ate too much cake. I ate 3 pieces of cake and there's only enough for everybody to have 1 piece of cake. And you beat yourself to death over that, and then you go and do something unbelievably good to make up for that. You keep score on yourself.
Is it almost like eating 3 slices of pizza at the Mo DeWitt Bowl-O-Rama when there was only 1 pie of pizza? That's 8 slices for a team of 6. So then you compensate by helping out with Orlando City tickets for your teammates?
Yes.
I think we just learned something very important about my brother.
Oh my God. Somebody just texted us at 77031, and this is when it becomes heartbreaking. I'm pretty sure my wife has moral scrupulosity OCD. She's never been diagnosed, and I've never told her, but she constantly says that she is a bad person and that no one should like her because she's a bad person, and she's really not a bad person at all.
That's, I'd not heard this term before I saw the story today. By the way, if you want to read the story, it's Yahoo Health today. I'm sorry for my, excuse me, guys, sorry for my throat. It says constantly questioning whether you're a bad person. And if you just type in moral OCD, I'm sure you can find the story. It's really long. I can't get into everything today, but it is a very interesting concept I've never heard before.
Oh my God, dude.
Ross is having an awakening over here.
It's not diagnosed. I don't know if this is the best or the worst radio segment I've ever been a part of. How about this? I can even pull Real Radio in my history being on the show. Common compulsions when it comes to, I just looked it up, when it comes to moral OCD, one of the second thing it says is confessing. Disclosing minor, imagined, or trivial thoughts, actions to relieve guilt. Mm-hmm. That's been my entire radio career.
Really? That's crazy.
When it comes to maybe not confessing, but just being honest and then relieving just that thought. Even just today's Ross thoughts of like, you'll be proud because like that's the first time that I've ever taken the nefarious route when it comes to someone telling me something, which I think that you would be proud of because that's more of a street smart.
And if you see, just like you read in the example, instead of Ross going to his mom for clearance, he went to his dad, his radio dad, for clearance. And aren't you proud of me? I mean, he hung on the words, you would be proud of me that I made this choice.
We're really cutting into the center of this onion right now.
Yeah, we really are.
You know what I think it comes down to? I think it comes down to the nuance between shame and guilt.
Yeah, because there's a big difference.
There's a huge difference.
Right,
Guilt is recognizing, I kind of made a boo-boo. That wasn't great.
But that's subjective.
Well, sure. But the difference is, guilt is, I did something bad. Shame is, I am bad.
That's 100% true. That's 1,000% the truth.
Yeah,
and by the way,
is.
the lady that sent, or the guy that sent the text just a second ago, just resent a text and says, my wife can recount bad things she's done for the last 30 years.
Every single one.
That's exhausting.
She can name events that are really no big deal that everyone just forgot about, but to her, it's monumental. It's a capital moment in her life.
I could draw your face of disappointment, Jim, when I completely no-showed on a meeting that you and I scheduled just for you and me.
Yeah.
I will never forget it. I remember every single one of your pores that day. You told me to be here at 1:00, even though we're usually here at 1:30. I showed up at 1:30, and I was all happy and cheery. Completely, totally forgot. You looked at me with this level of sad and disappointment, and I was confused of like, what's up his ass? And then I realized, oh no, it's me.
Yeah.
I could have phrased that better.
It's either that or he just got juggled.
But I think
it says moral.
Go ahead.
It says moral OCD is very heavy. Like when you hear it, you think, oh my God, this is therapy talk, right? That's what a lot of people would think. It can lead to guilt and a, quote, questioning of one's own character. It's almost as if you're a judge interrogating your own moral character in a way as to whether you're a good or a bad person. Like you're your own worst enemy because you constantly look at your actions to see if they hold up to your own character.
Like having debates within yourself, because when you come to grips with maybe a concrete belief, which is harder to find than ever, and then you have that concrete belief and then you hold it to your own fire and then you start arguing with a belief that you have, and then you walk away going, I don't know how much I really believe in that.
It says here that
I have to tell you though, Ross, you only have 20 minutes left in this session, and then we're going to need to book your next appointment.
It says moments of self-doubt are very, very normal and very human. Hell, you can ask Deborah right now. I mean, nobody yells at myself more for doing something wrong or blanking up a spot or doing something than I do.
You got it too.
And you yelled at me last night. Well, not yelled at me, but a common trait we both have is I was wrapping up, putting together the podcast and ending the stream and kept apologizing because I felt like I was making you wait too long as I'm trying to hurry up. And you were like, I have that same gene.
Yeah, don't do that. And that
say sorry when you didn't do anything truly wrong.
And that comes from my old man, but I do that a lot. I apologize for things I did not do or things that are so small they do not deserve an apology.
I do the same as well.
Just because as a kid I was always felt like I was in the way. My dad basically always made me feel like I was in the way or I wasn't moving fast enough or I wasn't doing it quick enough. So I always apologize when I think I'm hindering any scenario. I don't do it anymore, not much anymore, but I do point it out and I can see it for sure. Real quick before you get going, Ross, it says moments of self-doubt are very, very, very normal and very human. Everybody has intrusive thoughts. The difference is OCD is a neurological condition. It's like our brains are almost stuck on a highway loop and they can't get off the highway.
Yep.
So it's an actual, when you have this and you're thinking, you're listening to us now, it isn't something you can kind of get over. You're not going to be able to read a book and you actually may need some therapy to have a therapist or a professional explain to you, this is why you're doing this. You go back into your childhood like I have, and I found that one moment in my life. I'm like, well, that's why I do that. Because my old man always told me I was in the way. And that's why it happens.
Oh, wow. I like that. You just stuck the dramatic ending right there.
Yeah.
But I won't leave this glass of moral OCD half empty because there are some massive pros. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like a fear of being bad is necessarily an always bad thing. I'd rather be afraid of being bad than afraid of being good.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But that
Chase
worry
is in the deepest thought I've ever seen him in right now. My dude is frozen. This is wild, right?
That it could be a gas bubble.
I'm just having this experience because I'm like, you know what? I have absolutely done things that I'm not proud of, that I have felt certainly guilt for, and then I genuinely make an effort to improve upon that so I don't do those again. And I'm not 100% on it, but I do get better over time. But I don't think I've, with very few exceptions, ever thought like I'm a bad person. But here's the thing. That's what a bad person would think.
Now, buddy, I got to tell you, I have some things like that in my past, but I don't hold myself against that because I can look at the totality of the scenario and go, well, what are my other options then?
Mm-hmm.
What would have my options been then at that point? And I look at the decision I made and I'm like, well, it really wasn't that bad. Considering the other options that could have happened, I chose the thing that was the most balanced. And I can go back into my business life, and trust me, there's a couple of things in my business life that were not cool and not cool to a really cool person.
Okay.
And it was a money thing. And to this day, I still think about it. To this day, as we sit here, I could draw you a picture of the situation. Because I hold that in my heart because the guy is such a good person and he was doing something to help me, and what I did not help him. And I will never forgive myself for that.
I have not a money thing, but like a relationship thing that I did a long time ago that I really...
One dude.
Just one. His name was Brian. He was so tender. I was a not good partner, and then the relationship ended, and it was... I was filled with shame. Genuinely, I was in a place of like, I am a bad person for doing this. And I think the gift of age and time is that if you can just hang in there and still keep working on yourself, don't give up, eventually you kind of evolve into a new person, a new person. And then you can kind of look at that person that you aren't really anymore with a compassion and go, oh man, I know why you did that. I see it now. I see the whole tapestry of what you were working on with hindsight. And you can kind of hold compassion for, I wouldn't say, maybe forgiveness, certainly not acceptance, like, oh, but that was okay, because no, it wasn't okay.
But that's the key there. Like you say, if you accept that reality and that behavior as if to say, well, it really wasn't that bad. I really don't think that's the way to look at it. You can just go, hey, look, that was a really dull moment in my life. I got to promise myself, like you said, to never do this again. And I never did. I never did anything like that again ever in my life. But it doesn't take away the fact that I did it once. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. When is your 6 o'clock keyword? WIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Deb, news?
A task force targets human traffickers during the FIFA World Cup. Closer to home, a tragic e-scooter crash. And who is going to host the Oscars for the third time? We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, guys, let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news and get the hell out of here on a Thursday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 storm scene meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday night forecast. Mainly clear skies and mild temperatures through the rest of the overnight tonight. Temps dropping down right around 70 degrees. And it's going to be a hot one for your Friday. Mainly dry conditions, partly cloudy skies. And we're seeing those temperatures near 90. But enjoy the warm, dry weather while we have it, because it is going to get humid and a little stormy, especially in the afternoon, as we take a look ahead to the weekend. Have a great night.
This report is sponsored by True Green. True Green, the easiest way to get a golf course quality lawn. Don't wait. Sign up at TrueGreen.com and get your first application for $9.95. True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour. Let the pros do the work so you can enjoy your weekend. Hurry, offer ends 5/21. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
And Sutherland Nissan knows that sometimes you just need a break. A nice long break. So during our month-long Memorial Day event, buy your new Nissan and make no payments till 2027. Hey, that's a break till next year. Plus, get Sutherland for life. Our lifetime powertrain warranty on every new Nissan. Sutherland Nissan Orlando. Online, OrlandoNissan.com.
Orlando knows it's Sutherland.
No payments for 90 days. Check back to customer for 7 payments, and customer first payment is not until January 2027. See dealer for complete details.
Orlando, this is your last chance to see the Storm at home in the regular season. Friday, May 22nd at 8 p.m. The Orlando Storm take on the DC Defenders at the Inter&Co Stadium. It's hats off to the Heroes Night as we honor the brave men and women who serve our community and our country. Be there for hard-hitting football, a playoff push, and an electric Friday night under the lights. Plus, the first 5,000 fans get a free Orlando Storm hat. Tickets start at just $16. Get yours now at UFLstorm.com. That's UFLstorm.com. Join the storm. Experience the chaos.
Subject to credit approval and down payment.
The time is now. It's time to get a car. It's a great time to do it. It's zero down to get one. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. Your score don't matter. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. You can get a car. Your credit don't matter. Your past don't matter. That repo don't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking to you, directly to you. You don't need money. It's zero down. Your credit is bad, and it's okay. We deal with these type of things every day. Cinco de Mayo is all month. It's a sale. We doing it all month. Where you don't need money. It's zero down. You can walk right in and drive right out. The time is now to get a car. It's zero down. DaytonaMitsubishi.com.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. I've had the privilege of seeing miracles, broken families rebuilt, every crash, every workplace injury, every medical mistake. Fighting back can work. We've gone toe-to-toe with insurance giants, and we've won a lot. Over $30 billion recovered. Size matters. Reputation matters. Results matter. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Orlando.
Get ready for Memorial Day grilling with huge savings on premium brands at Tools Ace Hardware now through May 31st. Great deals on top grills from Weber, Napoleon, Big Green Egg, Gosney, Rectech, and more. Save up to $200 on Big Green Egg packages. Stock up on accessories, including 25% off Blackstone griddle accessories. Tools also has a huge selection of gourmet sauces, rubs, and seasonings, including Meat Church. Get free assembly and local delivery on all grill purchases $3.99 and up. Shop at any of their 14 Central Florida locations or online at acehardware.com. Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Here's your spring upgrade. Sun's out. Drink in one hand and a free Samsung Galaxy phone in the other. All on unlimited 5G. Switch to Total Wireless and stay connected through every road trip, beach day, and everything in between. Now that's a total power move. Offer ends 7/8/2026 or while supplies last. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited or Max 5G plan, single or multi-month plan. Additional port-in ID verification or device financing requirements vary by device. Purchase limits apply.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
My AC stopped working.
You again.
I need my AC fixed.
You're quite the pest.
I should have called Frank Gay.
But should have called Frank Gay.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need your air fixed, don't call the wrong place. Frank Gay has helpful operators and techs that will have your AC fixed in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft, but that's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If they find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes in your financial accounts, they'll alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that can make all the difference. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. LifeLock.com, 800-LifeLock, 1-800-LifeLock, or LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK at LifeLock.com.
Skip this. Tap that red talkback mic on the iHeartRadio app while listening to your favorite station.
You guys rock.
Instant feedback. And the best feature, if you mess up,
hopefully I'm sending these messages correctly.
Do it again. Leave a talkback now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan. If you don't know what web goals are, consider yourself lucky. If you feel like helping out, go to JimColbertLive.com and look at stuff.
Ross Padgett on bass.
Chase Padgett on hi-hat.
Just the hi-hat. Just the three other dudes doing toms, kick.
Yeah.
Snare.
Really spreading out the love.
All right. 407. Stop. You're going to make me snot myself. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Win is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's WIN. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Hopefully we get another winner here in the last hour. You got about 8 minutes or so, guys. So get over there and do that now. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Josh. Ross.
Dad Bod dance off tomorrow night. Joel's show gonna be there.
Chase Padgett as well. Are you going to that show?
I'm going to film it. I think we conflict on times tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you do as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually may be with you tomorrow night, buddy. I'm not 100 on that, but I'm pretty. I like the chances.
Great.
Wife's out of town. Don't have any date time or anything like that. I'm flying solo.
Here's another thing that's awesome. If you come to shows at the Renaissance Theater, the parking right next door is free and almost always available.
It's right there,
which is a different story for the rest of the Fringe.
That's the thing. It's the one drag about the Fringe is, man, if you don't get in there at the right time, or your show is like prime time, it is really difficult to find somewhere to park.
It can be tricky, or you just,
hit the garage and walk. That's what you got to do.
Frankly, honestly, I actually timed it yesterday. It's an 8-minute walk.
It's nothing. We
from
do it.
the Ren to the and back.
What we do every year is we make a loop around the parking lot. If we don't see anything on the first loop, we drive straight to the garage because you're right. It is just down the garage, across the street, and you're in the Fringe. It's that simple. It's OrlandoFringe.org, by the way.
We got to hang out. And I got a guest room, dude. We can get sloppy.
Yeah.
He
Well, how
wants
am I
to
gonna
have a
get back-
sleepover.
How am I going to get to Lake County after being quote unquote sloppy?
No, he just said he has a guest room. In other
Oh,
words,
dude.
you're going to crash at his house.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And then wake up
Sloppily.
and help change diapers.
Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry, which one? I know this
Sloppily.
house pretty well. What's the guest room? You mean the podcast studio or the storage unit?
No, not a storage unit.
I'm going to sleep on that couch.
Oh, there is a bed in it. You're right. There is a twin bed in it now. You're right.
Oh, a twin, Jimmy.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can fit a twin. Yeah, you can rock out with a twin.
What are you even talking about,
rock
dude?
out with two.
Yeah, and twins
Yeah.
beds.
I won't be crashing at your house. I do not do that.
Why not?
I just don't do that. I'm too old to do that.
Do you want to crash at mine?
I don't want to crash at your place either. And I love both of you dearly, but I don't crash at people's houses anymore. I'm too old.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I like my privacy. I don't want you hearing me do things. I don't want you to hear me and
What
how
are you
I sleep
doing
or whatever.
loudly?
I make noises. When you get older, you make noises. You fart and you burp and stuff happens, dude. You'll see. Working out ain't gonna save you.
All right.
I'm just telling you.
I will say I just turned 43 a week ago, and I do notice there are certain things where it's like, well, can't eat past 9 p.m. now.
Oh, hey, how about
Things
this?
are shutting down.
How about when you get to the doctor and you go, you know what? You need to give up popcorn. I'm like, popcorn?
wait, popcorn?
Popcorn? What? What is popcorn going to do to me? And she's like, well, you have signs of diverticulitis, and popcorn holes will get in there, and that will cause you some real problems. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just eat an everything bagel. She goes, can't have those either. That's sesame seeds.
Yeah.
I'm like, just get me a gun. Just do it.
Can it be chocolate dipped?
Yeah, it can be chocolate dip. For sure.
The chocolate makes it glue together. It's fine.
Actually, yeah, you can't have a chocolate dipped gun.
All right. Let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
Huge sporting events such as the upcoming FIFA World Cup games attract human traffickers and other criminals.
No!
Miami-Dade County.
That's an early woo, buddy.
That is. Miami-Dade County has joined the international It's a Penalty campaign to raise public awareness, arrest pimps, and rescue victims. Miami State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle says her office's human trafficking task force has been successful during other big sporting events, and just listen to these numbers.
We have worked with over 1,400 victims. We have filed nearly 1,000 human trafficking related criminal cases, and our hotline has answered over 3,200 calls.
That's Miami-Dade.
Wow. Woo!
These people do not have moral OCD.
No, they do not.
She says Florida ranks third in the nation for reported human trafficking cases, and Miami-Dade County consistently reports the highest number of cases in the state.
Yeah, I remember a trooper told me years ago that Lee Road and I-4 was one of the great switchover moments for people who traffic drugs and people because there's those old hotels there.
Yeah.
And they would use that as a switch out area because it was halfway between Miami and like not Atlanta, but the end of the state there. So it was a good meeting point right there. For people coming up from the south. Scary AF.
Closer to home, a teenager has died after a crash in Orange County. Just a real reminder, parents, even though it may not look cool, just make sure your kid wears a helmet. FHP has announced the death of 13-year-old Colton Remsburg days after Sunday's crash in Orlando. He's riding an e-scooter in Lake Nona on his way to a store to buy flowers for his mom on Mother's Day.
God almighty.
When he was hit by a pickup truck on Moss Park Road, the driver remained on the scene and no charges have been announced. One of his friends who was at the scene said he didn't have a broken bone, but he hit his head so hard on the ground. It was, again, it may not look cool, but you got to wear a helmet. A vigil for Remsburg is going to take place tomorrow night at 6 at Heroes Community Park on Centerline Drive.
And parents out there who have kids that don't want to wear them, it's really easy. Just go to AI, ask for the numbers of injuries with and without, and show them the number. It is startling.
It's crazy.
It's startling your chances of living, how much they increase when you have the helmet on.
A helmet.
Whether
This
it be a
13-year-old,
motorcycle or a bicycle.
Yeah, this 13-year-old would have survived if he had been wearing a helmet.
It is a gross ratio.
It is.
Of how important it is to wear a helmet when you're doing those things.
I mean, my heart goes out for grown motorcyclists who are choosing not to wear a helmet, but a 13-year-old. And then finally, I picked this story for you specifically, Ross, because I knew this news would make it happy. Conan O'Brien is returning to host the Oscars for a third time. This comes after he earned high marks for his second year hosting back in March. Academy Academy CEO Bill Kramer and Academy President Lynette Howell-Taylor announced the news Tuesday afternoon. They said they, quote, look forward to Conan superbly leading the celebration with his brilliance and humor, end quote. Next year's show will take place live on March 14th, 2027 in Hollywood. And you heard it here first, right here on The Jim Colbert Show.
What do you think the overall survival rate is for riders that have crashes that are wearing helmets?
To be specific, like riders of bikes and scooters?
It doesn't. It just says riders.
Okay.
90%. Okay, my bad.
No, I mean.
Wow, you must be. Okay, I'll go 92.
I'm going to say 80.
89.
93 to 96%.
And
wow.
what is
It's
it without?
a 70% head injury reduction when wearing a proper helmet.
Oh, my God.
70%. 41% reduction in fatalities if you just wear a helmet. There you go. That's the numbers that you should be sure. And that's just a rudimentary search while Deb was doing her thing. Like, I didn't really go in there and ask for the comparative numbers, but when you see those, I think they're even more dramatic.
And it's not just kids who don't find them cool. Look at the NFL right now. They have better helmets, but they don't wear it because it doesn't look as cool.
All right, we got to go. Let's get out of here. Who do we have to thank today quickly?
We want to thank Josh Fowler for producing for us today. Yay!
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Joshua. Mills Air for saucing up our Thursday. Chloe Greenberg from the Orlando Weekly. In case you missed her recommendations for things to do, her podcast has already been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. Chase Padgett, do not forget to go FringeFestival.org for his show, right? FringeFestival.org.
OrlandoFringe.org.
There we go.
How to play guitar poorly.
Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat. Thank you so much.
Let's get out of here, Josh. What do you say, buddy? Again, OrlandoFringe.org. Go search Chase's name. Go see the show. Super awesome talent. And, of course, there are tons of others out there as well. Always good to see you, buddy. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me,
All right,
man. Appreciate it.
On behalf of Deb, Josh, Ross, and Chase, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters the morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the Colbert Time. And our friends from Real Labs plus Love Thy Neighbor. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Thursday.
See you Friday. Bye.
Give me a freaking break.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out The Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to The Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency crews working on a vehicle fire, Orange County, State Route 408, just before Mills Avenue. Use caution there. 3 right lanes are blocked. Still a bit of a slow ride on I-4 West before Osceola Parkway. The right shoulder there is blocked due to an earlier accident. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Katie Wilkins.
This report is sponsored by OUC. OUC is proud to be known as the reliable one. Based on the most recent PS